We always ready for the smoky herb, Venom and Smoke podcast.
Yo, welcome to the Venom and Smoke Show. This is your host, Mo Young, kicking it to you live on this Friday, live at 5, 6 if you Jay. But man, we got a show pack, action pack for you. But first, let's introduce the advocate, man. He's gonna advocate. He made Izzy break his headphones last week. So
what's going on, everyone? What up?
Yo, man, what's good? And then we got, man, the most diabolical of haters. If hate was a word, hate is a word. I'm saying if hate was a person, it would be him. I'm telling you, look at the dictionaries under hate. Here he is, Jay, the most diabolical of all haters. Even more diabolical than Skip Bayless. Even more diabolical than Stephen A. Smith. He's pretty damn diabolical.
Ooh. Man, that's some names for you.
What's up?
Man, we got a show.
What up, Jay?
I'm saving one for Izzy to come. When Izzy come, I'm gonna talk about Ben Simmons' back surgery when he come. Because I want him to break another headset.
Yeah.
But first, let's talk about this Warriors Grizzlies series, man. It's pretty fire, man.
Yeah.
So you think this is Jaws coming out?
WrestleMania?
Oh yeah, we're gonna get to that. But
WrestleMania
you think
23?
this is Jaws? You think it's Jaws coming out party, man? Because he putting it on him. Yo.
I'm not impressed.
Honestly, truthfully,
I was impressed that last game. You know what I'm saying?
All right. He had a game.
He scored 30 the first game.
I get it. But
he scored 34 the first game. He had games. It's not game.
I'm not impressed.
That first game,
he's very sloppy.
You wouldn't think Memphis would lose because him and Jaren Jackson had 30. If you got two players at 30, you don't see that happening, and those guys still lost.
It's called
barely, but
championship
at
pedigree.
The same time.
That's championship pedigree. You know, they know how to stick around. With the Warriors, you got to cut them off at the neck. You got to cut them off.
I have a question because you guys definitely watch basketball a lot more than I do. I've been watching it more now that I've been doing the show. But do they run offenses anymore?
No.
It's very
Greg Popovich.
It's very boring watching them just run up and down the court and shoot.
Okay, the people who was under Greg Popovich run sets like Phoenix and like New Orleans, and San Antonio. But outside of that, everybody else playing hero ball basically.
Yeah, run and gun.
Yeah, run and gun. That's AAU culture now.
Not even that. Not even that, because they spoke about that earlier. So, and not to jump ahead, but the series with Milwaukee. So Milwaukee, they actually have a game plan. They actually run film. And granted that it didn't work in their favor in game 2 against the Celtics, but it was, I was watching ESPN earlier this morning. It's pretty much them and like Mo said, pretty much everybody that came up under Pop that
Oh
pretty
yeah.
much
Oh, you can throw the
run the
Celtics in there
plays
too.
and make adjustments.
The Celtics have a system too, so they don't run a gun either. They actually run sets.
Yeah,
So,
and they
but
set on
he's under
defense. Like they
he's
playing
under
the most miraculous defense out of everyone right now.
but he's under the Greg Popovich tree too. He come from Greg Popovich too. Udoka
That's
comes from
true.
him too.
You're right about
So
that.
it's like anybody who comes from Greg Popovich gonna run a system. Everybody else, running gun.
Everybody's out there.
And so
the game gets pretty boring pretty quick that way, though. For me.
Well, not if you're in the series like the Warriors or the Grizzlies. Them motherfuckers going at it. This is I'm just saying.
Yeah, but after a while, just coming down, run down, shoot the ball, brick, rebound, one pass, shoot the ball, brick.
But that's the Warriors system, though. The Warriors came in when they put this team together. That's the Warriors system. They changed the whole NBA. The Warriors system is basically, you know what? We're gonna score fast and we're gonna hit them fast, hit them hard. That's what it is.
That's not hater approved.
Won championships. So I can't down it because it won championships.
But running offenses have won more championships. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. But it's a new concept. So you look at it, that's the future. So it's gonna win more championships because you got more teams running their offense like the Warriors than they do the old school people. There's no more triangles.
That's true because a lot of people are trying to outdo the Warriors, what the Warriors do. However, the Warriors are more effective because of who they have, who their players are, their personnel is, and more specifically Steph. Steph changed the game to what he makes his shots look effortless, but they take some serious effort. And a lot of these guys think they're that, and it's not at all. Like, you're not that guy. Like, don't get me wrong, it's cool and all when it works. Yeah, we all cheer for it. We're gonna do our little hoorays, this, that, and the third. But overall, Steph is career-wise, he's over 40%. He's a 40% shooter. You out here thinking you're just gonna do it just because you're like, oh, I'm gonna add this to my game. I'm gonna see if it works. And don't do that. Like, you're taking so much away from the game.
I'm like this. It's the best way to beat the Warriors is pound their ass inside like the Grizzlies were doing. They just stopped doing it though. You pound the Warriors ass inside. That's it. Like you will beat them. Like you got to beat them on the boards. One, I'm surprised Memphis is losing the battle on the boards because it's such a deep, good.
Because by the time the big men get down there, they have to turn around and run back because they shoot it that quick.
It's like they got a lot of long rebounds too because they shoot them threes. But I'm just saying, like it's them losing the rebound battle. They got to figure that out because they would be blowing out Golden State if because Golden State not hitting their shots like they're supposed to. Clay was off, and it's like Steph kept him in, and Jordan Poole is just ridiculous.
Right, I was just getting ready to say that because a lot of their offense is ran through Steph and Poole, and although they're fully healthy, they're a healthy squad. They're not playing at their full potential. Like you've seen the Warriors at their peak. In comparison to what this team is, you're not seeing that.
I'm not gonna say that, Anthony. I'm not gonna say chill talking trash. I'm like, nah, if I'm coming for the king, I'm coming for that motherfucker. I'm letting them know because if you be humble, that's what they used to do, Jordan. And Jordan used to mollywop people because they used to be quiet. Nah, motherfucker, we a man, we going at it. Look, that's what it is.
We coming for you.
We coming for you. It's none of that. I'm gonna be humble because you Steph. Nah, he giving them the business. I'm like, Ja Morant is giving them the business.
Nobody can guard him.
No, man, you saw what they did Jordan Poole last game. Had him doing, had him playing Twister.
I'm saying at all.
I don't think nobody on the Warriors can guard Ja Morant. I don't think. I think the only person that can guard Ja Morant is Ja Morant, and he has to play smart. In last game, he took what they gave him. Okay, you give me the three. I'm gonna set shot, hit this three. Now you got to come up on me because I hit 5 threes. Now you got to come up on me, and now I'm gonna put that trick bag on you, and that's what happened to Jordan Poole. Because when that's the only other person I've seen like this was Iverson. Like when they get hot, you can't stop them.
They zone.
You can't stop him.
About it.
He did it in Minnesota
hope that
series.
They miss.
Yeah, he did it in Minnesota series.
He do shoot a lot, though. He does shoot a lot.
Every time Josh scores over 30, they win. Like, except for that first game. I'm going to say over 35. Over 35, they win. Because he has energy I haven't seen in a while. He has some energy. And it's like high output of energy. And he does it at the right time.
So you're saying that Memphis is going to beat Golden State?
I think it might go 7. It's a toss-up because if they beat them, Memphis is going to the finals. I don't care what nobody say. If they beat the Warriors, they go to the finals. They're gonna beat Phoenix. I'm telling people they're
gonna beat Phoenix.
Because look, the Warriors is the last test. Because I'm putting the Warriors team is stacked. If people don't believe that it is stacked, I don't know how they keep stacking up.
It's stacked, but it now goes to a 7-game series due to GP being out. Because GP not only being taken after his dad with defense, but he also was an offensive spark off the bench. And now that they're gonna, obviously he's gonna be gone for some time. He's not coming back this series, obviously. And I mean, I guess they're big ball.
If Steph Curry playing defense and whoever else playing defense and on him like they're doing, he can score 40 every game. Shit.
Yeah.
The thing is, what can you do if he hit his outside shots? What could you do?
Jai's 21? Yeah, he can score 40 every night. He's still young.
That's young legs, though.
Yeah, he ain't got no kind of domino on him.
I'm just saying, they have to double Ja Morant.
He can do this. This ain't nothing to him. And the Warriors, although last year being the exception, they've always played postseason basketball. So there's a lot of tread that's worn out on the Warriors right now.
Go 40 a game if they single cover him. If you got to double cover Ja Morant and let the others beat you. You have to do like they did AI. All right, we gonna double you. What you gonna do? Who else gonna step up?
What's the others gonna do? And the thing about it, the Memphis has others.
They have others, but the others like Bane, he been sucking this series. Jaren Jackson can't stay out of foul trouble. So you asking other people who not used to doing it.
And your boy who just got suspended for game 3, and that's only one game. So he'll be back in time
talk
for game
about
4.
that. All right, man. Some of these foul, like the one on Draymond, that wasn't flagrant. That was not a flagrant too.
Nope.
It wasn't. And this one here should have really been a flagrant one because he was playing for the ball. It's just that it was a nasty fall. And like Charles Barkley said, you never try to fall on your hands. You fall on your body. You don't fall with your hands because you're going to break your elbow or your wrist or something if you try to catch it with your hands. That's when you fall, you just fall on your body. So it was a bad fall, but he was going for the ball. These are all flagrant 1 calls. I'm fine with the flagrant 1. But don't change the series with these flagrant 2s because.
So you think 1 game suspension was warranted?
No. That was a basketball move. Have you seen the basketball in the 80s?
He came out on his own.
I know. I was there.
Shit. Man, that was a common foul in the 80s, man.
And the fact that he's saying that it's on reputation, which it is. Like, I get it. Y'all used to officiating this guy a certain way, and when he does something, it looks worse than what it actually is.
It even is what yet, man.
There he is.
It's the history with Green. He always been that person.
Yeah.
It's not the history. You cannot go with history. You got to go with what you see. Because he tried to hold him up at the end. At first, I'm like, oh, shit, that's some bullshit. Because he yanked him down. Because that should not be in the game. Don't yank nobody down when they're trying to score. Because that could be worse. But he tried to hold him up.
Yeah, he tried to yank him up. He wasn't yanking him down.
Yeah, he yanked him down and he grabbed him. He's like, oh, shit. Like, it was like an oh, shit move.
Like, hold on, right.
Yeah, and it's like
catch this guy, and referees already got it in, talking about, oh, we're gonna do it like that, and it's right because referees do that. I caught a soundbite. Now it wasn't this season, but in previous years ago, they mic up everybody. They even mic'd up the refs, And refs come out there with their notes, which is why they have the pockets or whatever. They say, okay, we're going to look out for this guy, what he does.
Fast,
We're going to look out for this guy
motherfucker.
and what he does. They look for all these tendencies, and sure enough, when something happened, they don't even waste time on it. You're like, what number? What guy? It's going to be that.
The thing was, it's like, he didn't hit the floor hard. And it's like, okay, but it actually made the Warriors better. I'm like, I like the Warriors in the series without Draymond because fuck, he's a liability on offense. It's like he's literally a liability on the fucking offensive end.
They did start playing better without him in the game, though.
Yes, they came back when he got kicked out.
Mm-hmm.
And then Draymond plays this game and they lose. I'm just trying to say it's better that Draymond don't play. So I think.
Oh, that's never gonna happen.
But the thing is now that Gary Payton was playing in that game, so he helped out a lot. Now Gary
that's gonna hurt the Warriors.
Well, the series is gonna switch anyway because I mean, we won't know what this series will be unless Memphis wins on the road in these next 2 games. Because right now, the Warriors pretty much got the momentum because they won game 1. It's on the road. Yeah. When the road team wins, that kind of give you momentum. Okay, they held down home court. The Grizzlies held down home court this game too. But at the same time, they was right there on their heels until they was like, you know what, they got this game. And clearly, the Warriors kind of played what they conceded.
All the Grizzlies have to do is win 1 game for it to go 7. They got to win 1 game in San Francisco. That's it. 1. And I give them a fight
tonight, right?
Yeah.
They win tonight.
No, tomorrow. It's tomorrow.
No, it's not tonight.
It's tomorrow.
Yeah,
tomorrow night. Prime time. So
I know Sixers is tonight.
Yeah. No, but that series nobody gives a fuck about. I'm just being honest with you. Because the Sixers suck. They fucking suck.
Yeah, without Embiid, they in trouble.
Yeah, but he cleared concussion protocol this afternoon.
But he still got a broken face.
He gonna wear one of those masks.
And then somebody will hit him. If I was somebody, I would slap him right in the face. I would get one of my goons to slap him right in the face. What? I'm just being real. Like,
the only thing they can really say about that game
is slap him right in the face. The only thing they
can say about that game is that Embiid is out. However, that doesn't mean that he's out. That's final. It just means that they had to diagnose him as out. So everything is clear for him to return. And if they fit this mask and all of that good stuff, all that good jazz, then most likely he'll be in the lineup tonight.
He needs a mask like a football face mask. So if they do
get that Rip Hamilton mask, that's what he go get. That's the mask he go get.
Gonna get that Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah, and it's hard to play in those masks.
There'd be a lot of flagrant fouls in that series.
And damn, he just a better team than the 76ers. I told people this is a better team.
Also, the Heat is a lot deeper than the Sixers right now. And the Sixers, they kind of put the house on that one guy, Harden, and Harden is not what he's been no previously.
He's not that guy no more. He need to go retire because he ain't that guy no more.
I ain't gonna say he's gonna retire because there's a lot.
Look what happened. Look, when they changed that rule this year. It was this year. No, it was last year.
It was this year.
It was this year. When they changed that rule, he went from being like a 40, 50-point game score to like a 20-point score. You don't drop off that fast because of a rule change. They'll tell you who you really were. This is who Harden really was without the free throws, which I've been saying.
Free throws.
Since he's been in Houston.
Mo have been saying this forever.
I'm like, Harden is not an elite scorer. And people was like, oh no, he's an elite scorer. He's dropping 50. He's dropping 60. I say he's getting 20 free throws.
From the free throws, then yeah.
You add those 20 shots. Let's say he make all 20, or you at least make 15 of those 20. That's 15 extra points to 20. Now you do the back.
It's what he's already scored.
Now you do the back. That's 35. Now you're 35-point game score.
And now and his numbers even showing from this postseason and last season. So he's a drop off of like 5 to 8 points. It's between 5 and 8 points.
That's a big drop off.
It is a huge drop off.
He's kind of disappointing to watch.
It's bad. So that's why I say
it looks bad. It looks bad to the eyes for one, because you're not the guy that, I mean, obviously he's the same guy, but this is not what the Sixers was looking for when they made this move. You moved 2-3 good pieces that could have gave you depth.
Well, 2.5, because Ben Simmons is that
half. and now the Sixers are in this situation where now that they lost their big man and they need you, they're not getting what they thought they were getting.
See, Andre Drummond would have worked in this series with Embiid out. That's what they missed Drummond.
Yeah, that is
rebounded in defense. They missed Drummond. They gave it up to get strip club Thunder Harden, as Nasty would say. Good, he make it thunder. He don't make it rain in the club. I'm just saying James Harden is fucking overrated. I've been saying he was fucking overrated. I got called a hater, not a diabolical one like Jay, but my eye test said, okay, he hit these threes. Okay, he's a good 24-point game scorer if you take the free throws away. And you know what the NBA did? They took the free throws away. And now you start to see he get 24. He might get you 30 on a good night against a sad team. I'm just saying. He's a star. I wouldn't give him that superstar. He's a star. That's what he is.
Yeah, he's a star. And what made me so nervous.
He can't get you a championship by himself. That's what I call
no. Oh, that was never the case.
In my point of view,
he couldn't do it in Houston. It wasn't happening. But what made me so paranoid with that whole transition where he left Brooklyn and went to Philly. Nice.
And looking like it. Look, because Seth Curry and Drummond was doing their thing in the series. It's just that the Nets didn't have enough.
The Nets were being coached by themselves, so that goes to coaching. But
get rid of Nash.
With Philly, when this transaction first happened, now they were winning, they was undefeated, and they was talking about, Embiid and Harden is this much, and look how much they're effective when they're playing on the floor together. And they were playing bad East teams. They're playing bad East teams. And all of a sudden, the narrative was, Philly's going to be one of those teams. It's not going to be an early knockout. Well,
I heard
of course,
best
because
duo.
the knockout is going to be the scrubs.
Let me tell you this way. I heard this from Kendrick Perkins. Yeah, I'm calling you out, motherfucker. You, Mr. Carry On. This is the best duo since Shaq and Kobe. When I saw that, I almost threw up in my mouth.
Man, that dude there, he's been on something else.
Y'all jumped the gun on this duo. This is not Shaq and Kobe. It's
not
even Pippen and Q Coach. I don't know what the fuck this is, but it ain't that. I'm just being real.
It was never that. Never that.
James Harden ain't that dude. He's soft as Showman. I keep telling people he's a great he is Tony Romo. Put it that way. He's fucking Tony Romo.
No, you didn't.
I'm gonna put it this way.
Said
he gonna get in the Hall of Fame, right? Because of the numbers. But when it's time to shine in the regular season, he gonna shine. He gonna get you all these numbers. But when it's fucking postseason,
where is he? We're looking for you, sir. What's going on?
He never won a ring?
No, Romo never won a ring. Never.
No, I know Romo didn't. I know Romo
never won a ring. Harden never won a ring. With the Thunder, he choked in the series with the Thunder. Yeah, with the Thunder, he was scoring all those points off the bench. Couldn't answer to the Heat. He choked in Houston. He choked. He didn't help Kevin Durant at all with the Nets. It was Kevin Durant almost knocked out the Bucks last year. It was just Kevin Durant, and he was a bum. They're gonna say, his hamstring. You should have played if your hamstring.
All this injuries, this and the third, all this, and that's the thing.
I don't care when you get on the court. I don't give a fuck about your injuries. That means you healthy enough to play. If you get on the court injured,
that's true.
That's your own fault.
Well, I don't see Harden doing the same stuff that he used to do, because you'll see him. He'll come up. He'll be up the court. He'll have this cross, tween, this, that, and the third.
He had to jump on YouTube because he had to curse.
Oh man, yeah. I feel you, Izzy.
With jazz
He do this
cross,
tween. I'm gonna be aggressive, attack the basket. I'm gonna attack the cup, and he don't do that. Like he'll do this. He'll maybe do 1-2, and I'm gonna pull up. If I get this shot, I got this shot. I hope that this whistle gonna bail me out, and this whistle don't bail you out. It's like, dude. I was upset. This is me. Like I'm a fan of the history of the game, but I'm a fan of the game. Period. By him, I was so offended.
He's always injured, Anthony. He always had hamstring problems. Even in Houston, he had hamstring problems. He's the skinniest, fattest person I know. I'm being honest. He just
ain't no injury changed him. That's just who he is.
It's called the game changed him when he couldn't do that little up and under shit he used to do, and that flailing shit he used to do.
Yeah, 75. The 75 greatest people in the history of this game. How? He's 75. He's not 75 himself, but that's my question. How did you get there? Out of everybody that you could have picked, he's not better than prime Dwight Howard. Who got to one finals? He carried one team.
No,
and helped 2 others. Man,
come on, Eric. He's not better than T-Mac. I am pissed off that T-Mac and Vince Carter was left off that fucking list.
T-Mac, Vince.
They changed the league.
Tony
Parker, Manu Ginobili.
First team besides Tim Duncan. Man,
T-Mac played today. Oh my God.
T-Mac would average fucking 45 points a game if he played today. Being really so soft. He would average 45. He had the same amount of athleticism as these people have today. And he had a killer instinct. He just had the bad luck of playing the teams who he played in the first round. When he was in Orlando, he had a bunch of bums, and he played that Detroit team. And he had us down. T-Mac had Detroit down. And I'm like, this series over. And then they just start locking up T-Mac.
It is like, okay, well.
And then he had bad
luck. Let the other show up then, because T-Mac gonna get his, and
Grant Hill was hurt.
Just had a team. It was just deep.
I'm saying Grant Hill was always hurt on him. It was him and a bunch of bums in Orlando. Then he went to Houston. He had to go through the Lakers, the Suns. It was just him and y'all and a bunch of bums. So it's just like being real. T-Mac, he was a transcendent player. He should have been on the 75th greatest players. How you a Hall of Famer and you're not in the 75 greatest? But James Harden is in the 75 greatest. Damian Lillard is in the 75 greatest, and he never won shit. He haven't been on the All NBA. I don't think he's been on the All NBA team. I don't think he did have shit but memories. It's like people got that memory of him telling people bye-bye. He don't do all-star games. He on the same amount of all-star games as T-Mac. Nothing. That's why I had a problem with the 75th 75.
Team. I'm just supposed to sit there and buy that. Oh, man.
Top 75? That's you telling me. They might be the next 100. But they do 100.
I'll give them 100. But 75? 75. Man.
There's no way.
Hard off like old man ball. I'll take your word for it.
You should know that is.
No, Eric is not advocating again. Eric is not advocating for Harden. He's actually hard on Harden.
Yeah.
He's not advocating
for Harden right now, man.
I want to have Westbrook. Being honest, at least I know you're gonna give me effort. Westbrook. Look, Westbrook got that dog in him. He just can't shoot.
It's not that he can't shoot. He just needs rhythm, and he's not going to have rhythm because LeBron needs the ball.
Effectively, I'm going to say he can't shoot effectively.
Yeah, there you go.
Shooter.
We take that. I'll take that. Because
he's not a shooter. He's a scorer. Put it that way.
Accident.
He's a scorer.
Yeah, he knows how to put the ball in the basket.
I don't know if I would want either of them on my team.
If you got a gun to my head, give me Westbrook.
If you had a choice out of the two, give me Russ.
I'm like this. Give me Russ. Because at least Russ going to try to play defense. At least Russ will give you maximum effort. I will take Westbrook over and over. I can't take a quitter. I can't. He quit.
Yeah, and that's the truth. Because those guys were on the team on the same team before. Like,
he quit on the Nets.
But it didn't work at OKC.
He quit on the Rockets because remember they was down 3-1 to the Clippers and they benched his ass and they started winning. That's what happened. And he on the sideline pouting. He quit.
Pouting.
Where were you?
The Rockets collapsed, folded, old wallet.
And then look, Chris Paul get hurt. Yeah, that's the ain't gonna like that. I'm advocating for Chris Paul. But Chris Paul got hurt. All you had to do was win one game. One game against the Warriors.
That's it, bro.
One game.
Been in there.
And what did he do?
Nope.
Shit.
Can't do it.
Led his team to the worst shooting performance ever. It missed 27 straight threes.
It was terrible. It was bad.
Dude, after 10, you need to go to the hole. But no, we're going to keep some threes.
Nope. I'm going to keep doing it. Shoot, baby.
I was going to bring up CP3 today.
Oh, bring him up there.
Yo, he played a good game the other day.
Yeah, he trying to get a ring. But I think if he go up against any of these teams, I don't think the Suns going to go this year.
I think the Suns will. For the mere
I don't
fact
think they're going to go this year. I don't know.
I think they got a bad taste in their mouth. They don't like how those finals ended for them. So although Memphis has the youth, but I'm going to take the Suns for the mere fact that once you have that taste in your mouth, unless something happens to Devin Booker, like somebody take this dude out before the game, blow out both his knees, I don't know, kneecap him, do
I
like
don't trust
girl, Tiny Harden.
Who's going to guard him?
I said, I don't trust Aiden. I do not trust Aiden. If they play the Grizzlies, I do not trust Aiden. Because he is soft. He's showing me a soft side to him. Like, he should be dominating. He was the number 1 pick in the draft.
He was.
That was that Luka draft. If I'm not mistaken.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was.
I just see there's a fire in the Suns' eye that you just knew.
Should have got Luka.
Either looking for a repeat.
Because I like some games Aiden comes out and he's just beasting it. And then when he plays somebody that gives him resistance, he shrinks. It happened against the Bucks last year. Giannis made him his bitch.
It did. Because he got talked up and Giannis got to the moment, and before you know it, Giannis just let it go. And you see in the transition, like you just like, okay, if we lose these games, then that's the end of our season. And Giannis went in there with a mission. He said, guess what? I don't want to be called a champion with this MVP. Call me champion when I have a trophy to show for it. And sure enough, that dude showed up and said, guess what, man? I don't care how many of these free throws I'm missing. They gonna put me up here. I'm gonna sit here and take my time. I'm gonna take all 10 of these seconds. Well, not 10.
Man, that shit was like 15 seconds.
I'm gonna use 9 seconds. Look.
That shit was 15 seconds. I counted that shit one time. I'm like, damn, that shit was like 15 seconds.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna sit here and take my time. They gonna put me on this line for free. Guess what? It's gonna happen.
And I'm just saying.
That's what Giannis do.
I'm just like, if Aiden shows up to be a man, yes, they could beat Memphis probably easily. They'll struggle with Golden State.
Oh, it ain't gonna be easy. Every level it gets a little bit more intense, and that's what I'm seeing with what our first topic was with Memphis and the Warriors. Like at first, we're gonna sit here and we're gonna get in this fight with Minnesota, this, that, and the third. But now this is where the real playoffs begin.
It's bad when you take your time and still. That is fucking bad.
You better make that shit.
I just think bigger people have a harder time shooting the ball because their hands are so big. They said that. They say because it's like it takes touch to make free throws.
It's weird. It is weird because you're straight ahead, your hands are big, you're tall, and the goal is pretty much right there.
And it's like you got to shoot it with touch, and they shoot it with power almost, and not touch.
Yeah,
it's an art form to making free throws. Like a lot of people think it's easy. It's actually you do better doing a pull-up jumper than a free throw because you have to focus. You have to focus. It's like putting and golf. It's like the golf analogy. Everybody can drive the ball down if you hit it hard enough, but the putt that takes mastery. You have to master how to putt. That's the same thing with a free throw. You have to set up and do the same routine over and over. And I don't think Giannis found a routine yet. Just don't think he found one. Shaq never found one. Shaq looked like he was about to fall over and hit his face when he shot free throws.
He started making them towards the end of his career.
Toward the end, yeah.
It took him his whole career.
You need to really look at how KD does his warm-ups, because KD, he actually uses his legs in warm-ups. He goes to the free throw, he uses his legs, he comes all the way down like a squat, and then he goes up and shoot. Like, he uses his entire body from feet on up. And I think, although it looks weird, but it'll be effective. Like, if you're trying to win a game and you know you got this time,
they told him to do the granny shot like Barry used to do.
That Barry used to do.
Yep.
Do that.
It looks ugly as shit. but it works.
But it's effective. If it works, man, it's giving your team these extra
Shaq
points.
used to be sweating so hard on the free throw line. And then he fall over.
Shaq would have never did that free throw like Barry, because he wouldn't want to be remembered for having that type of free throw. That's the only reason why Shaq didn't do that shit, because he knows it. He had a better chance making it that way.
Yeah, the granny shot.
Yeah, he had a better chance because he's awkward.
Yes, because he do this. Oh shit! It look like he about to fall. It's like
he had a high percentage because half the time it was his arm in the fucking basket with the ball. He was dunking on somebody.
How many more points Shaq would have had if he'd have made free throws?
Shit.
If he can hit free throws like James Harden, Shaq would be averaging 60 points a damn game, because shit, he got fouled the whole game.
The whole time.
And this dude still was putting up 60-point performances being a bad free throw shooter. He got 60 the right way. He didn't get 60 like Harden did. And, I'm going to take 20 free throws. No, he got 60 the hard way. No three-pointers either.
That makes me mad. Now, we got all this free-flowing offense, but you'll never see anybody put up 60-point games like that anymore. Like, I haven't seen that. I mean, well, Harden did it recently, but that was with free throws. You don't see those 60-point performances anymore. See somebody.
Well, Devin Booker had a 71-point performance a couple years back.
Yeah.
They lost, but he scored 71.
He lost. I don't know how. Even though he scored the 71.
That means everybody else on his squad.
It was him.
The rest of his squad was booty.
Yeah,
like Kobe 81. That squad was shit.
No, I think they gave him the ball for him to score that.
They won the game, though. Kobe had to score all 81 of them points, though.
And Kobe was also getting to the line, too. So, I mean, at one point,
Kobe was really getting
Bill was like, say, bro, you coming out? Come out. No. Might as well let me take off.
I'm like this because back in the days, they used to get 60, 70 points because they did fundamentals. It was a fundamental game. And it used to be like, okay, like Kareem had the sky hook. Man, I'm just going to hit my sky hook. I'm going to just get my comfort zone, hit my sky hook. Jordan had the fadeaway. Well, I'm just going to hit this fadeaway and keep hitting it. Nowadays, we're just going to run up and shoot threes. That's like a lowest percentage shots you can do. That's a low percentage shot.
All you need, back in the day, you needed a power forward. All you need is really one big man down there. Everybody else is shooting threes.
I'm going to tell you this way. If you had a fundamental big man come out, he would dominate the league because they wouldn't know how to fucking handle it. Like, if you get somebody who's fundamentally sound, like if a Tim Duncan came in this league, Tim Duncan would average like 60, 70 points. Oh, these people. Bank shot all day. Give it here. Bank shot. And then people get in the mindset of, let me make my twos while they shoot these threes. To every 2-point shot, I'm going to make. As you say, I'm going to make this easy. They gonna miss a three.
Okay.
More likely to miss a three than I'm more likely to miss a two. Unless you just
You're
don't
right.
score these easy tools they give you. Get the mid-range shot because nobody know how to defend the mid-range shot.
Especially in this soft league. If you had a mid-range shot, excuse me, shot, you'd be killer.
I don't know the way Curry shoots. I don't know. That's amazing. I'll be like, wow. I know he can shoot, but Curry can't even. Is not even a like Curry. I'm gonna say Curry is not even 50% from the fucking 3-point line, so it's still low percentage. 40 is still being over 40 is still great.
Yeah, and
it's still a low percentage shot.
when you take every shot,
Yeah, from there it's bad. Like you think about it. If I score at least 80% of my 2-point shots and you scoring 40 from the 3-point line, I'm beating your ass. that's what's happening.
man.
And then I'll occasionally hit a three.
But they want people to come to the stands, and they're not going to come to the stands for old school basketball.
But that will win.
Oh yeah, because defense, it's don't get me wrong, defense is exciting, but too much defense is like, oh man, like you want to see 100-point games, and I'm guilty of it myself. For instance, when I go to the Pelicans games, I know with my ticket, if the team scores over 100, it's either a free smoothie or Raising Cane's fries. I'm trying to get my fries, man. I can remember one game. I said we was getting blown out. It was just completely blowout. It was garbage time, and it was like 4 or 5 points away from 100, and it was like 2 minutes to go. You like, okay, the offense keep the ball. They're not scoring 100. I remember being like one of the only people in my section, and I said, "Say, bro, just get the points. I'll get my fries." I had everybody dying. Everybody talking about, say, man, I didn't know we get the fries. Say, bro, with your ticket, you get these fries, man. Look, I want these 100 points.
I think they upped it to 115 now. I don't think it's 100 no more because everybody get 100. I think it's like 110, 115 now.
Hey, well, I don't know. I don't even remember going to a game, but I had a ticket and I just went up there. I looked at the score.
I got my free smoothie.
They got it. So they say, man, I want my fries.
That's the only time I cheered for the Pelicans over the Pistons. They was close to 100. I think it was 110. I'm like, y'all get this. My team losing. I might as well get this free smoothie.
Right? Well, I'm going. And speaking of smoothie,
get this fucking smoothie. That's what it is. But I tell people, I'm like, the day is basketball. It just needs one fundamentally sound team will bust all these
some structure. Down. There's no structure. It's, inbound the ball, 2 passes, get it to your shooter, and or the star of the team shoots. Whether it be, whether it be LeBron or Curry or Ja.
I'm gonna say this: the Pelicans were fundamentally sound. That's why they gave fucking Suns fits. They playing defense. they playing 94 feet of defense. You don't see that no more. You don't see that type of defense anymore. They shooting mid-range shots. They just they were doing everything fundamentally sound. And that's why they gave a lesser team gave them fits. Just think about that. The same thing if the Grizzlies
were still trying to figure it out. With young talent.
If they would stop this hero ball, I know it works. Ja probably can score 47, but somebody else got to be Jaren Jackson. You got to stop fouling so much. You say, bro, that's too many fouls. I think he was eligible for 40 fouls. He had 36 in the first two in the first series.
Damn.
You either fouling out or close to fouling out. That's too much. I know you like to block, but sometimes you can't block every shot. You just need to alter. They're showing
their lack of experience. So they're young, and this is them getting this far to this point. So they're going to figure it out. They're trying to build this plane.
Boston is the perfect example. That's what they did to Nets. They say, okay, y'all want to run and gun? We shut that shit down. We're going to double KD, make it hard on them. We're going to double Kyrie. Everybody else, I don't give a fuck about.
Exactly.
You're going to beat if I lose because the scrubs
because Bruce Brown's scoring, so be it. And KD we got people second guessing KD right now because they playing defense.
People
He did look
they're
lost
second guessing
in
KD.
some of those games.
No, he just didn't
They
have
second
fucking
guessing
help.
KD, but they're not realizing that KD had to pretty much carry the series, the last playoff series.
He was tired.
And then they came to this new season with all these expectations. Before they got there, they're like, oh, okay, we're gonna have Kyrie and then Harden. And then New York had their little protocols. Oh, now we won't have Kyrie for half of the season, whatever. And then things happen, and Kyrie said, you know what? I'm gonna be off. I'm not gonna play basketball for what personal reasons. Just leave it at that. And they didn't get off the ground because
They didn't play
Kyrie
together.
mentally checking it out. KD's actually hurt, and then Harden is all frustrated, and he's like, you know what? I didn't sign on for this.
No, he quit.
So
You're not about to advocate for Harden. He fucking quit.
I'm not advocating. I'm just saying that
I was with you until you got to that point.
It wouldn't have mattered anyway because he couldn't carry the team on his back anyway.
He quit, and now he gonna quit on Philadelphia. Harden is a quitter. I don't want. If I'm the Nets, I'm trying to trade Ben Simmons tomorrow because I don't want quit on my team.
Yeah, but he's supposedly having back surgery now.
They won't.
Back surgery.
Oh no, he had surgery. That's confirmed. He had surgery. He got out of it today.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It was a success today. So
I want to see the fucking pictures.
Why is it that this whole time that people have been bitching and complaining about him not playing, not being ready, everybody made it was an emotional thing, and it was really because he had a hurt back.
Because I'm like this. He should have been got the surgery. He should have been got the surgery. That's what it is. He was all whole year.
What they need to do, they need to say what happened to why he wasn't available because he hasn't played basketball since June of last year. That's 11 months ago, my guy.
You could have had surgery and been together by then. That's bad. That's bad.
That's what they need to release. That's what will calm people down. Once people know exactly what the circumstance was, say, bro, you was effing your ex too hard. You was effing around in the strip club. I don't care. Say something that gets me off your back to why he wasn't available.
Sitting on the bench. I heard his fucking back. He said he had a herniated disc in his back. Okay, that's probably painful. But say that. Don't be up there. I'm coming back game 4. And then when game 4 come, oh no, my back.
Yeah, I can't. I'm not available, but I'm not showing up. But I can show up for the
other games. That's the first time I heard anything about his back was when he was supposed to come back in game 4 and they said his back.
I hurt my back, coach. That's all right. He was like, I hurt my back, coach. I can't make it. You sound like your boy Coffee Black off of fucking semi-pro. Back spasm, coach. I can't go in, coach.
Back spasm, coach. I can't go in.
Yeah.
That's the hardest injury to prove is a back injury. It's a soft tissue injury. You can say I have a soft tissue injury in my back. Who am I to say that? You can hurt your back straight.
Back injuries aren't really a science either. Because I just came from physical therapy regarding my back. And the guy was like, oh, man, like, we just got to try these different things.
Yeah, you don't know about the back.
Whatever he did kind of improved my situation. And it was something that's minuscule. Like, okay, let me find this out. And it wound up working, and I don't have this particular issue with my back anymore. But we'd have never known if we haven't tried.
Out the bed, sitting on the hard-ass chairs on the side.
I'm with you, Doc. I'm going to physical therapy too because of my lower back.
Shit, my mom
and it affects your that section right there could affect your legs and the whole 9 yards.
Yeah,
all of it.
Yeah, my mom and my grandma had back problems, so I know it. My grandma's legs stopped working because she had a nerve of her back. She had a disc in her back, pinched on her nerves in her leg, and she couldn't use her legs anymore.
But the nosy people that we want to know, how did he know about it 11 months ago?
No, he did, man. He knew that shit.
You know what I'm saying? So why didn't he get surgery?
Because he couldn't get traded. He couldn't get traded if he had surgery. So he must have had, his back must not have been that bad when he got traded because he passed the physical.
Right.
So he must have tried to.
Or they just wanted to get rid of Harden.
Oh yeah, that too. They probably say fuck it. We gonna get
We'll take him. Fuck it. We can wait.
Philly can wait, but now they have a decision to make because what he's looking for and what the market kind of sets for him, he's going to make big money. Now, Philly does make that move. They're stuck with it. So they're going to be married together. Or the owner could be like, okay, well, you made this move, but I'm not paying him. And how do you move forward after that?
The best place, look, Harden want to be in Miami where all the strip clubs at. That's where you want to go. Wherever the strip club's hot, that's where Harden want to go. I ain't paying.
What's his name would whoop his ass.
And look, Ben Simmons either. I wouldn't pay his ass either. Shit, because he gives them like you quit. Go play and one street ball or some shit. But you don't need to be here.
Go into what's his name's 3-on-3 league. Ice
Big Three. Go to the Big Three.
Big Three.
But they might fight you in the Big Three. Cause
they will.
He
gets traded to Miami. If he was to go to Miami, they fighting in Miami too. Because what's his name is not playing.
It's whatever, man. But some good news we can talk about. Hey, my sakes, got the honey badger.
Hey. Yes, sir.
Eric didn't believe me when I sent him the picture. He thought it was fake.
I really did.
But I'm like, bro, I got this from NFL.com. I don't send fake shit out.
Was it a good? Have they signed them or
3 years for $33 million? That's cheap.
Was guaranteed?
18 of it is guaranteed.
18.
Guaranteed.
10 mil a year. Flexible team friendly deal. And it made our secondary, I gotta say, gotta be a top 5 secondary.
It's gonna be hard.
That shit there is like we can run 3 safeties every rep now.
I can't see how it's gonna be hard. I can't see it. Because
honestly,
3 safeties. They're going 3 safeties and one of the motherfuckers blitzing.
Because honestly, I don't see the weapons in Tampa that's gonna give us fits like that. So I can kind of eliminate Tampa is our only competition in the division.
We swept them for 2 years straight.
2 years straight.
Except for the playoff game, but I don't count that fucking playoff game because how you play a road playoff game and there's no crowd noise.
It's a different season when the postseason starts.
Look, I always put it this way. Listen, no crowd noise. That's not a true fucking playoff game. like you, no crowd noise. They don't affect his audibles. That whole season was fucking weird.
And we kind of beat ourselves on that one. Pause.
No. I'm like this. They got the turnovers they needed. Like I've been saying, the Noodle on Drew should have set out that game, but people didn't want to listen to me. But they called me a hater. I'm not diabolical though, but they called me a hater because I hate no Drew. But Cat Rooney, they won't let Willie Beeman in the game, bro. That's what happened.
Yeah,
man, look.
That's exactly what happened.
Ultimately,
you saw Willie Beeman behind it.
And I'm coming around on Jameis to tell you the truth. The dude still got his youth. I mean, it's not like he don't know how to play the game of football itself. He don't know how to quarterback.
If he want to go to Atlanta or Dallas, Atlanta, Dallas, Miami. Shit, I ain't know Philadelphia might not be known for their strip club. I don't know.
Well, I was looking online when I sent the thing in our message that Miami sent out his favorite stripper. So I tried to follow the sources, but I did find that when Philly signed Harden, they had one of the major strip clubs in Philly, welcoming him with his bitch in the background, like it was one of those signings for them. They had the stripper with the basketball, they had this bitch in the background. That was so hilarious. I'm up there weak.
He's definitely a strip club patron Hall of Famer.
Oh yeah.
So he took less money to be close to his family. I like that. And his jersey sales, I think, is #1 now. They sold out. Like,
oh yeah,
that was definitely a good pickup.
Once they released that, they said, "Okay, your jersey."
You ain't even got a number yet. That's the funny thing.
Exactly. You don't even know what number you gonna have. People said, "Guess what? I want my jersey as soon as this number come out." Dude, people already got it out there.
I'm like this. The first game You know, we're at the game, we do this who that chant. Like when they got the person come down there, he drop his hand, and everybody just start saying the who that chant. And when he do that shit, that fucking shit go explode. And it's already a tough environment to see. I'm not saying that because I'm a Saints fan, but fuck, that shit be so loud, it sound like a jet engine in there sometimes. It just be loud, and it's a dome, so all the noise just keep.
You have season tickets?
Yep.
It's different from being a fan in the stands to where you are on the field. Because I had a job where I was actually on the field, and on the field it is so loud.
I had to do the American flag
being
thing.
In the stand was loud.
Last year for the Thanksgiving game against the Bills, I was on the field and people were screaming because we came right after the lineups. So you know, people screaming. You can't hear. It is swirling around.
It is so tough. I could only imagine being an opposing player, just being okay. All right, this is what we got. This is what coach wants from me. That is really truly a dome field advantage.
I'm like this. Make the first game be against the Bengals. That shit there. It's gonna test a lot of Saints fans' loyalty on that motherfucker.
It really does. It needs to be a September game.
Dude, that game gonna be nuts because they're gonna be cheering for Joe Burrow. I'm gonna say, I dare Saints fan to cheer for Joe Burrow. You better shut the fuck up. That day, you got that cheer for his ass.
It's gonna be up and down.
And look, imagine him catching this interception in the Superdome. Catch an interception in the Superdome, that shit gonna be nuts.
Yeah.
Man, it's not like he washed up. It's just, I'm like, I was shocked we got him. I thought he was going to Philly or somewhere like that. I'm like, I know he came in, and when I say, damn, he left the building, I didn't think he was gonna come back. But they fucking Dennis Allen didn't even get the safety he wanted in the draft. Call the fucking honey badger and get him here. That's what he did. Get the honey badger here.
Yep, exactly.
Any means necessary. And you know, Mafia man Loomis. Loomis to the fucking Mafia, bro. Say it's done. That's the real advocate.
That's Mr. Cook the books himself.
Dude, you're not gonna tell me the dude don't cook books. We were $70 million in debt. Then it came out to be $30 million in the green after he was finished cooking the books.
The thing that really screwed us over was the Drew Brees contract, but now
that's
done.
Off the books after this year.
That's done now. I told people from the word go. I said once the season over, don't come looking for me. I'm gonna be in your grill next year. Bring it on. Bring all the smoke. Give me everything that you got.
We officially done with the Saints after this year.
So with that addition, do you think your defense now is going to be top 5?
It was top 5 last year. That's the funny thing. The defense was top 5 last year. Our offense was shit. We might be top 2 or 3 right now, or top 3 now.
We top 3 right now.
And I'm saying the thing is, if the rookies he brought in pan out, because I really like that dude Smoke Monday. Because I'm like, damn, Smoke Monday, that undrafted free agent, he a hard hitter. And I'm like, and he's just a playmaker. So I'm like, if all these rookies buy in, along with the veteran presence, and we're gonna be the most trash talking defense. I can tell you that. It's gonna be trash talking. You got Tyrann Matthew, you got CJ. You gonna be talking trash. Marcus Lattimore. Shit, Marcus Bailey might talk trash too because he came from the University of Florida.
So all your quarterback has to do is move the ball.
All he had to do. I say if we
score across the middle,
at least if we score over 24, we should win every damn game we score over 24. I don't think we gonna allow many 30-point games here. What the defense is health. We're talking about if they stay healthy. That's the key. Health. Now, if they get hurt, it's a different story. But with health, top 5 defense. Look at what they did Brady. Brady didn't score a point the last time they played him.
Yeah, he was pissed that game.
Oh, they beat the shit out. Man, they
Yeah, at the end of the game, you
And
could
we
see
didn't have
him
no
in his face. He
official.
was
We
pissed.
didn't have an official score at all. So
Look,
now that
look.
we can't go back and forth with them.
Look, Taysom Hill was horrible that game. I was like, oh my God, let me go suit up. I can throw that bitch better than him. Let me go suit up, man. Fuck.
And here's the disgusting part about it. That counts as that guy win.
Let's go.
Yeah, it does. It counts as his win. It counts as a win for Taysom Hill, bro.
Gross.
So I think he had 25 yards of offense, bro. It was 3-and-out, and the defense 3 times put us in the short field so we kick a field goal.
I said, bro, these people gonna die on the field. I said, there's no way we gonna win this game. Turns into a whole shutout, and guess what? I'm gonna have bragging rights forever because I'm never forgetting this game.
It was 2
The
sweeps.
great Tom Brady himself.
2 sweeps though. Whoever swept Tom Brady twice in the regular season back to back? I don't think no team ever done that. They swept him twice.
Nope. I think that's why he says he has to come back for unfinished business.
And then he gonna get swept again. That's what the fuck gonna happen.
That's what I'm saying.
Out again.
Don't hang that Tom Brady retirement on us. Don't take him. Don't have him coming out of retirement. Don't put that on us.
Look, we're not responsible.
Me, Ricky Bobby.
Look,
I can't see what unfinished business does he have then.
Listen, Jay.
He won a championship. He won championships in New England. He won Tampa Bay champion. What's the unfinished business?
Listen,
the fact that y'all
Jay, we are not responsible if we retire Tom Brady. We're not held responsible if he get hit and he don't get up. I don't want to hear Bounty Gate or none of that shit.
You definitely ain't gonna see no tears coming out of my eyes.
He's not getting up. We're gonna hit him one good time and he ain't gonna get up. We're gonna make sure of it. I'm telling you.
Honestly, that's how if you rattle Tom Brady, you beat him.
Yeah.
You have to hit him.
Last time I've been there was 2 weeks before the flood. Oh yeah, that oh man.
Mm-hmm.
Still, we lost to the Giants.
Okay,
oh my God! Here
y'all
we
so
go.
big, come meet us in the postseason then. Because that's
I'm
what we
telling
doing.
you this way is we gave y'all that one. That was like literally, man. Y'all took advantage of the rookie pulse of the Debo. He got better as the season got on. But if y'all would have played us late in the season, that shit would have been no contest. We'd have blew y'all out the fucking water. And that's with Taysom Hill as the quarterback. That defense came together.
Sure enough.
So, congrats. Y'all finally beat the Saints because we was whooping y'all ass every time we played y'all.
But they do nothing. They might have beat you, but what did that get them?
Yeah, what did it get you? The same place it got us.
Nowhere.
Yep. We beat the
watching the play.
What did it get us? Nothing. The Jets beat the Titans. What did it get them? Sauce Gardner. That's all I can say.
Damn, you really want fucking what's his name? Nasty to get fucking a heart attack.
We gonna talk about Nasty's
team.
Nasty don't we about to talk about Nasty fucking team. The Giants beat Brady in the Super Bowl twice. Good job.
All right.
Good job. Good job. Hooray, Giants. Y'all did that shit almost 10 years ago. Oh my God. A win is a win. Y'all can take any kind. Y'all can take it with the kind y'all get it because y'all not winning no time soon in New York. So we go to put it that way. The Giants, at least. I see the Jets having a better record than the Giants. Oops, I said it.
He said it.
Did I say it?
You said it.
I said it. Oh, I said it.
You said it. You said it.
Oh man, look, Izzy about to fucking lose it at dinner right now. I can imagine him on this set right now. Me saying that shit. Izzy would have broke his headsets. He do it. Man, this is talking about Nasty's team. What you think about Ryan Tannehill talking about he's not gonna mentor?
Go Cashville.
Honestly, I got to agree with him. Why would you train somebody to take your job?
He gonna take it anyway. He trash.
You're right. He's gonna take it. So why make it easy for
To
him.
help the team win.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's how it used to be. But we're living in a society now that everybody thinks about me, themselves first.
This is true, and what you're saying has validity. But I'm gonna go on the other end and look at the bigger picture, because the bigger picture is 52 men.
I'm trying to travel. No, I really believe the Jets gonna have a fucking better record than the Giants. I really fucking believe it.
It's 52 men coming together for a common goal. So, okay, cool. Y'all gonna share the same room. So let's rewind back, and not to get off topic, but look at our team. When the Saints played the Broncos and all those quarterbacks caught COVID, and they had to bring in this emergency player, or they didn't bring him in, but they had to have this guy play quarterback.
Wide receiver playing
then
quarterback.
look what happened. I mean, it was so important. They put that dude's jersey in the Hall of Fame, because it was like they put his jersey, his gloves, I think his playbook, what he got, like,
yeah, he was a fucking wide receiver, man.
Like that was that significant. So you don't have to train the dude up and be like, hey, do it like me, do this one pump fake and then find your target or whatever, or go across the middle when this guy has his foot lined up a certain way in the backfield. The only thing you're doing is saying, guess what? If you're not available for this game, then it could be the next man up and can say, okay, the team can still succeed. And say,
like
okay, it could be a situation where we could do something and make the postseason. Because ultimately, that's what you want. You want a championship, right? You're not going to be – the season is longer now.
Well, Aaron Rodgers is a prick. So he ain't – nobody likes Aaron Rodgers.
I guess this dude's a prick too.
Right. I'm like this. Tannehill, you garbage. You should want to admit to somebody so somebody can have a nice view of you. You're 34. You're not going to play like fucking Tom Brady into your 40s. Tennessee is trying to prepare for the future. That's why they got him in the third round. It's not like he was a first round pick. He's a third round pick. So that means he's going to be your backup until he's ready.
I honestly believe he'll start the season.
No, he's not going to start the season. They're going to let Tannehill take those bullets. And then when he all beat up, then you bring Willis in. That's what
because who are their targets? Because they got rid of A.J. Brown and Julio. So
they got that rookie they just got from Arkansas, who's supposed to be A.J. Brown Jr. So let's see what he can do. And they got Robert Woods.
Because you need somebody, you need someone that's gonna have that comfort and that camaraderie and be like, okay, I know I can get I know for sure that guy will be there. Kind of like what Patrick Mahomes said, F it. Tyreek's down there somewhere and just do that.
I'm just saying, Tannehill was a receiver who turned quarterback, so he wasn't even good enough to be a fucking full-time quarterback in college. You lucky to make it this far, Tannehill. Nasty hates you. Like, he's a fucking Titan fan. He fucking can't stand you. Your name is number 68 because you was ranked 68 on the NFL list, and he couldn't believe that shit. He like 68. What the fuck?
Now I get it because I've heard him say 68 a lot, and I would sit there like, what's he talking about?
That show was a classic show. If y'all could go back into our library and you look at us talking about the show, it was last year, when they do the NFL list, and he was number 68. And Nasty, look, what the fuck? That's what he said. 68. 68 my ass. That's what he said.
When I found out the reason why, I was like, 68. I was like, who's 68? And I'm thinking this actual player with the number 68. And then they actually told me the story. Oh, man. I was up there floored. I'm up there weak. Like,
he killed his quarterback.
I feel you.
And look, people thought I killed Drew Brees when he got older. No, he scorched the earth with Ryan Tannehill. He trashed. Get rid of him. He was pissed. Nasty's so pissed off. He said he's not watching football this year. He's watching baseball and boxing. He's not watching. I don't know why he's not watching basketball. His team is the Warriors. But he said he's not watching football because the Titans pissed him off this year. So we ain't going to hear no more Cashville. We're not going to hear no more of that ever again. Thank you. Thank you, Tennessee Titans, for trading A.J. Brown. Thank you. Thank you. Like, I'm just saying, it's like Ryan Tannehill. People only mentioning you because y'all got Malik Willis. Nobody been if Malik Willis went somewhere else, nobody would have been talking about
Tannehill is not who you think of when they say the Panthers.
I mean Titans.
I mean, yeah, the Titans.
Damn, you don't even know the team he played for.
But you don't think Tannehill, you think Henry.
Thank you. Yep, team.
Yeah, it's King Henry.
And I wish I could get Nasty on the show, but he's not trying to do it in media right now because he's.
Yeah, he's still gonna calm down. Y'all,
you don't want to
give him a chance to recover on this one.
Yeah, I'm like this. Every time he used to say this in the playoffs, they get away from Henry and they throw the ball and they lose. I watched that Bengals game. They did the same shit. They got rid of it and they put the ball in Tannehill's hands and they lost.
Another Tony Romo.
He's not good like Tony Romo. He's not Tony Romo. That's a disservice to Tony Romo right there.
It really is.
Shit,
do you really care though? Tony Romo was garbage anyway.
He's fucking he on the level of Tua right now in my book, and I'll take Tua over him right now.
I don't know. Tua's arm is like he throws like a girl.
Hit a broadside of a bone. He's not accurate. At least Tua accurate. He got a noodle on, but he's accurate.
Yeah, but if everybody knows all you could throw is 30 yards, you leave somebody right there just waiting.
Hell, the Saints went to 5-6 straight playoffs having a quarterback doing that shit. His name is Drew Brees.
Yeah, but he had receivers that were good at yards after the catch.
Look at the team they got. All their receivers are fucking good at the yard at the catch. Tyreek Hill, good after it. Waddle was good at the yards after the catch.
Tua better prove it this year.
That's what I'm saying. Like Tua has no excuses. If Miami stays at the bottom,
he should have liked Drew Brees this year.
Yeah,
he should have liked Drew Brees. If Tua don't like Drew Brees, get rid of him because all you gotta do is throw it in front of him, let him catch it.
Yep.
Let them do the rest. They better show out.
I'm just saying that's all Drew Brees did. I would say Drew Brees is the greatest system quarterback I ever seen. But it's like he was accurate. All he did was practice his accuracy. I'm going to throw it to a point where I know my receivers go catch it. I'm going to run. That takes skill. If Tua has that skill, he should look like Drew Brees in that offense right now. That's who he need to be studying.
Tua has to have that chemistry with those guys.
You better be working with them right now.
Well, you better call Drew Brees before you start getting ready for whatever that the analysis got to do. The analysts got to do.
They paying him $100 million.
Basically,
y'all not cutting 68 no slack, man.
Basically,
man, you're not gonna disrespect the C+ player thing. He's not even a C+ player, man. He might be a D+.
D-.
C-.
68 is a D.
No, yeah, D-.
No, not even a C-, bro. You give him too much.
D, dick minus.
D-. Oh, he's a D-. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Damn. You might as well call him an F. D-.
He's very close. He's very close.
I don't see I don't see how he got to number 68. What were the players thinking? You know why he was so successful? Because Derrick Henry. Motherfuckers had 8 in the box. And you had A.J. Brown as your fucking receiver. All you had to do was beat one-on-one coverage. And all you had to do was throw it up.
Oh, no.
Yep, throw it up. I'll get it.
He reminds me of an earlier version of Josh Rosen. Because when he first got in the league, he just was not having luck with coordinators at all. So you had to keep buying into different systems. And it just so happened that when, was that Mariota? That was the Titans quarterback?
Yeah.
When Tannehill took over. And when Mariota got hurt or whatever happened to Mariota, he's like, you're young, you're hurt. Let's get this guy in. He's experienced. Buy into what the system is. Okay, cool. And then, unfortunately, he wound up taking Mariota's job.
I still didn't agree with that.
What happened? Mariota got a job too.
Mariota is better than Tannehill.
Listen, if you had to go through that many different systems and stuff, you suck.
Put it this way. I know y'all missed Tannehill being in y'all division because that was easy fucking wins. when y'all played the Dolphins.
Oh, definitely.
Because he sucked with the Dolphins. And then that's why he was a backup with the Titans. And he's Derrick Henry got that man $100 million contract.
Just for them winning. Because it translates to him having wins.
See, Derrick Henry don't have that many trades left on his side.
Win.
Put it this way, if I'm Derrick Henry, I'm forcing a trade out of Tennessee.
He loved Tennessee, though. I don't see that happening.
I would force a trade out of Tennessee because you're not gonna waste my prime years on this trash ass team.
Who got the money?
The Rams will probably do it. The Rams, they don't care. They pulling money out their ass.
Where LA getting all this capital? What? It's like the LA teams turn off the salary cap. I refuse. These people got the Infinity Stones.
That is good because of what I just said. Most times people play Tennessee is 8 in the box. And he had A.J. Brown as his primary receiver. Who was his receiver this year?
The new kid.
Who was his receivers? Like he had Julio and A.J. Brown last year. And then he had A.J. Brown the year before. And A.J. Brown was just a beast.
Yeah.
If you got one-on-one coverage as an NFL quarterback, you should shred that shit because you're an NFL quarterback. But when it's winning time, it's time to win.
Where is he?
Yeah.
Like when they had the Chiefs on the ropes. They had the Chiefs down 20-something points.
Man.
And Nasty.
I still don't believe that.
Nasty was blowing my phone up.
Man.
Super Bowl Titans. And then touchdown.
I said there's no way Tennessee loses this game. As a postseason, you're up by 3 possessions. I said there's no way that Kansas City could come back, right?
Any given
like
Sunday.
That's what happened.
Kansas City said, look, okay.
Hold my beer.
We still gonna do what we do.
Yeah, hold my beer.
That's what they said. Oh, you saw the Falcons. Oh, the Falcons, right? The Falcons had 28-3. Hold my beer. That's what happened.
That's the panic button. Panic button.
Call the Jets about him.
I've been watching some film on this new kid they just got. That kid's a beast.
I told you that. Remember we was doing this last Friday. I told you about Breece Hall. I'm like, Breece Hall is a fucking beast. How the fuck y'all got him? I don't know. But the Tampa Bay is the dumbest people ever because they should have picked Breece Hall because they don't have a running back.
Hey, I'm glad I'm glad what's his name went third. I'm glad he fell to us. I'm glad we got one of the fundamentally sound defensive ends.
Y'all got the best pass rusher in the draft.
That tackle we picked up is supposedly rated the highest tackle in that
range.
They just signing people left and right. Every time I turn around, they sign somebody else.
They are going to be a force. And the Giants still going to suck.
Pretty much everybody except for New England is kind of built on the backs of San Francisco. So I know the Jets for sure. The Jets in Miami, y'all going to look pretty similar to the 49ers.
I have to see how the Jets defense is. They got a shutdown corner. And their defense wasn't that bad last year. They just had injuries.
Yeah,
and we're getting back all that pass rush.
So
we got some new defensive tackles coming in.
Man,
I don't go in with expectations, but I see the light brighter than I have been seeing it lately.
I give y'all 2 years, because it takes a year to get the system down and another year to gel. After 2 years, that third year. Watch out.
Well, I'll tell you this. If Zach Wilson doesn't show out this year, we will be picking a quarterback in the next draft.
Oh, definitely. Next year's draft is loaded. You get a great quarterback in the second round next year. Like all the quarterbacks that were supposed to come out this year waited a year and coming out next year. So
I don't know. Honestly,
Zach has to show out, or he gonna get the fuck out.
Yeah.
I want to say the gelling might happen sooner than later, for the mere fact now that everybody pretty much is established going into the season. Because
they say Zach put on some muscle.
Yeah, he has. He put on some weight.
Got cut by a game, so now that means okay, coach is gonna run whatever they run in the offseason. They're gonna be like, okay, this is the first team guys, this is the second team guys, and so on and so forth. Then you have 17 games, so that means you got to come out the gate swinging with your best effort, and you're gonna see some things. You're gonna in the first 3 weeks. The games are gonna be closer than a lot of people anticipating. You're gonna be like,
that's why I said they should have never cut that last preseason. The last preseason game didn't matter, but for the rookies and whatever. But the third one allow you to play your people.
Essentially, it's the same. It's the same amount of games, except now everything is on the line. So you cut out that extra preseason game, because me and my pop would have this debate. I honestly thought the preseason would be 2 games, and then that extra game. That's what I'm saying. I would do 2. I would do 2.
I wouldn't have done 2 because you need these rookies and stuff to get a job. So like these undrafted free agents could get a job, or some of these second chance players can get a
supplemental draft for now. So with a lot of guys that you don't have that chance to see, I honestly it'll separate the wheat from the chaff. So you're like, all right, I have this opportunity. And I can separate myself, but I didn't have that opportunity before. And with that supplemental draft, it lets you say, guess what? Really? Is it that? Am I that guy? Am I going to bring this type of energy where coaches see exactly what my talent is and what I can bring to the team? Or I'm going to be one of these guys that's out here. And I'm saying that, from a position of watching my son right now. Because my son, he'll outwork every guy there. And these guys are basically just relying on their build. Like, oh man, I'm so much bigger and whatever than this guy, whatever. So I don't have to get that effort. Or they'll play the political role, like, well, I can get in somebody's ear. Because overall, when the work is there and you can see it, it's going to be displayed. And that's what I think is going to happen with that supplemental draft and why you cut these particular games, because you want things to be safe, right? Okay, well, cool. Well, now it's that more urgent. So are you a guy that's going to contribute to a team, or you're a guy that's there to look pretty? Oh, I don't want to get my jersey dirty. I don't want grass. It's going to make me look bad, but I got to look good for the whole neighborhood. People watch. Nah, it's not about that. It's about what you bring to the table.
Preseason game just to see who I got on my second team, my third team. Get them more reps because I want them ready in case they're injured.
They do get more reps.
They don't, because you think about it. You cut that last game. That's the game nobody wanted to watch, because I used to like watching that game because I used to know who gonna be my hitters. My second string if somebody go down. I'm saying if you keep it, you're not messing with the starters. Starters still get that week off, whatever, to get ready for the season. But for them other cats who fight to make the team, you might find a gym, because we found a couple gyms. Like, think about Terrell Davis that had cut that game out back in the day. He might have never been Terrell Davis. He might have never went to the, now you cut that game out. That's an extra game that you can't check on. I'm like, yeah, 17 games is cool, but you could have stepped up that 4th preseason game now and let us see these rookies. The football periods love that 4th game, because that's the people who really fighting hard in preseason. In preseason, they don't really be.
Because the urgency is up there. Because it's like, oh man, this is it.
Yeah, you see the hitting in that 4th game. That 4th game, the hitting turns up in that one.
Yeah,
I could get fired. Now it's the 3rd game, because 3rd game used to be the game everybody wanted to watch, because that's when your starters play. It's now the 2nd game. So I was like this. I like more football. More football, the better. That's how I feel. You can't oversaturate.
We have more football. You have 17 games, so everything's on the line. It matters. So if you say,
okay, 17 games, they really didn't need to go to 17 games. I'm like, really didn't need to go to 17 games.
Here's where it comes to the difference at. Instead of the first 2 seeds, it's only 1. So now if you take that chance, be like, oh, if you didn't suffer injuries before and you say, you know what, I want to sit there and rest. Okay, I'm gonna rest this
I
guy
don't
because
think
I
we
already
need to
got the
explain the
position.
playoffs. I don't think we need to explain the playoffs no more. Then you just now you just
It's really
opening
it's
Pandora's
murderous
box.
row
Then
then.
now
It's
you opening
murderous row then.
Pandora's box, and now we start getting the 10 teams. And like you got to be really shitty to miss the playoffs if you expand it even more.
Right.
Even though my
we don't
Saints
need
missed
that.
it by percentage points, basically. Listen, I'm glad we didn't make it. We didn't deserve to make it. I'm like this. We had to win the season, but we didn't deserve to make it because we didn't win the games we were supposed to win.
Exactly.
Like the Giants. We won the Giants game, we'd have been in. We didn't win. We didn't win it. The Panthers game, even though our coaches had COVID,
NFC East.
they didn't win it. The Eagles, we didn't win it.
We should have won that game against Philly.
Yeah. All winnable games, we lost it. Nah, you don't want to mean the playoffs by expanding.
Honestly, I think they should go back to the 4 preseason games.
I'm just saying that 4th preseason game, that was the best preseason game to me because they used to hit.
It gives your offense more time to gel. Yeah, they're doing mini camps and stuff now and whatnot, but
yeah, the practice for it. I see what you're saying now. The practice.
Yeah, the repetition of getting to know body language. You know, quarterback and the receivers got to be on a different level. You know, you got to know that, throw, like in some cases, some quarterbacks know, all right, the way he's running, I'm going to throw to his back shoulder instead of over the top. You know, that takes time to get that chemistry with somebody.
And for a young team like the Jets, a 4th preseason game will work for them.
Yeah.
They need as much.
Listen,
for a more seasoned team like the Saints,
call them up on Saturday and see what they doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, call them up tomorrow. Just get as many repetitions as you can to get that chemistry and gel.
Because you don't want to come out week 1.
QB, that's the only reason why I would say that you could expand the preseason. But look at the case with Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson got to Denver and said, you know what? When he managed that situation, he said, you know what? He made he coined a phrase. He started showing up in the community, started doing the stuff that he set out that he wanted to do. And then he got with the team immediately. So he got out with
who doesn't play hard on the 4th preseason game? The people trying to make the team playing hard. Your second team was up playing hard. Because as we learned from last year, if your team got hit with injuries, you better have a strong second team or even a third team. Hell, we even had to go 4th stringers against the Dolphins. So you better know what these people can do. Because in practice, it's different. But game time, when it's live,
then this dude is going to be a beast if he's the backup running back.
Shit, he's going to be the starter. Shit, the fuck you talking about?
Even if Carter is the second string running back, he's gonna be beast against B squad players.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Think about it. You need the rookies. This is for rookies and people trying to make the team.
Yeah, undrafted free agents.
It's not about the starters. Like preseason is not about the starters. I don't give a shit about my starters. I know who my starters are.
I don't know about that.
Team is.
I think that the starters need just as much repetition as these backups.
But I think they do that a lot in practice because you think about in practice, the starters get
but
way
you need
more
somebody running after you. You need to know that you're about to get slammed to the ground.
I don't want my quarterback getting sacrificed in the fucking preseason.
Yeah, absolutely not,
but you still got to get them into those situations to see if that chemistry is there with the rest of the team. You got to have him running for his life.
Not in the preseason. He can chill. I don't care what they do. I need to know my backups because eventually, look like how this NFL going, that the team with the strongest second team is going to be the fucking champ. Because somebody be getting hurt. Everybody got hurt.
Injuries are a part of life in the NFL.
And then when you add that 17 game,
more injuries. Stuff, it is Well, the reason they did it was for safety. But ultimately, what people find sexy and want appealing and want
You can
they
do
want
that.
to see the quarterback.
Yeah, we could do that. I'm just saying, yeah, the quarterback. I'm like this. My quarterback in preseason should play no more than fucking what, 3 or 4 quarters. I don't want them playing no more than that.
I think that they should play the first quarter of every game.
Not if they had a
Not
score, I
one
would.
drive, not one fucking drive. They should play the whole 15.
I don't know. I see the game changing for the mere fact I use Micah from Dallas. When he got to preseason, he did the volunteer workouts, he did the OTA, he did all that team activity stuff. And then when he got to preseason, coordinator said he only played one series, I believe, that entire preseason.
Mm-hmm.
The coach says, "Hey, bro, it's time to come out." It's like, no, that's not enough, man. I need that time, and it fed his hunger, and ultimately, it wound up getting him, defensive rookie of the year. So, I mean, I think. I think it kind of feeds that hunger, that ego. It's like, say, bro, like
But
I know what I
you
know what I
need
made out.
those
And
reps.
coaches know what you made out too.
Yeah,
You need
those.
those reps. Even
I
if
don't
you
think
guarded
veterans
B
need those
squad
reps more than
receivers, even if you got B squad offensive, defensive line, linebackers, or whatever, you need that interaction. You need that confidence.
I
You
don't
got
think.
to build that confidence.
I
If
don't
you
think
go out
starters
there
need it, bro.
and you're shutting down wide receivers that used to be good back in the day that are playing, let's say, as backups now, that boosts your confidence.
It does.
Yeah,
I agree with you on that
I'm
take.
gonna say.
But
I'm
I
gonna say
mean,
this.
look, he was
Preseason is for
hungry.
me.
He came out there hungry and wound up getting defensive player of the year because he got shut down from that one taste of having professional game time speeds. Like, say, bro, this is how the game is gonna go. Okay, gave him that time. It was like, sit, go ahead and take your pads off. And I mean, literally, he's up there calling. I remember them showing it on the TV. They filmed him. They put him on camera, and he was literally on the camera talking on the phone, saying, "Say, coach, can I go back in there?" I mean, he was up there begging to get back in the game. He's like,
Because if you
"Nah,
think about it,
that's it.
if
Night."
you're watching any football team that's good, they don't start gelling until after the 4th game.
And now it's gonna be like 5th or 6th game.
Yeah.
Because the situation is dire. So when you get everybody's like, okay, you got this time, you got this time, you got this time. So
yeah, you
kind of
try to
like when
avoid
they
the injuries.
follow.
That's why I say I'm not worrying about my starters. I'm worrying about the new people that's coming to the team to, the people who've been in my system for like 2-3 years. They know the fucking system. They know what they're doing. I'm talking about when I'm adding pieces, they need them reps. Or like those rookies, those undrafted free agents, or somebody that is bought in free agency. They need these fucking reps. Because I remember we shut down Jarius Byrd, and he didn't get that fucking shit together, and he came back as a healthy free agent, and he didn't get those reps in the preseason, and he never got to see the fucking shit down pat. They torched him all year long. So I'm like, this was like new people and stuff like that. Like if my starter been my starter, I know what he gonna do. Cool. I know what he gonna do. You can relax your quarterback because you can't win in this league without a quarterback. Calm your quarterback down. Everybody else, fucking go play. That's how I'm feeling like. Go play. Because you need to know who you have.
I don't know. I just think it's a different type of game today because these guys know what they got, and I think they know what they made out of, and coaches sit there and watch that. I think coaches already know from the mere fact that if scouts are good and they are who they say they are, then they know injuries. Your personnel and say the staff that says, you know what, if this guy does get hurt, I know what to give him to get him back and not have him be one of these guys on the PED suspension investigation, so on and so forth, and say, okay, I know what's going to come to the table, and I'm going to build my system or my culture around what this group of men can do and plays my strengths.
Well, we got another thing I just came across. Fucking Antonio Brown is at it again. He trashed his cap. And Michael Thomas agreed with him. I said, and then Michael Thomas agreed with him. Like, and first of all, Michael Thomas, shut the fuck up and get back on the field. Don't say shit. Shut the fuck up and get back on the field.
Take your ass back to the rehab and shut up.
I'm not saying nothing because that man got record. He in the record books. 149.
I understand that, but shut the fuck up and get back on the field. I haven't seen you in almost 2 years. Shut the fuck up.
2 years. We ain't seen him in 2 years.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Yeah,
and we had an extra game.
Shut the fuck up. We worried about Saint season here. Don't bring that bad juju over here. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. That's all I'm saying. Shut up. This ain't your fight.
I didn't get the chance to see it. I seen the headline, but I didn't get the chance to read it.
I'm putting it this way. He was just basically saying Cap ain't putting the hood. Cap ain't putting no work in the hood. He took the money, basically. I'm just paraphrasing. He basically took the money from Nike, and it was just all a show, basically. So I'm like this, man.
That's bogus.
Why does why does Antonio Brown have everybody else in his dick beater? his fucking dick suckers. Because I'm just saying, all he do is talk shit about other people. It's not gonna get you in the league, bro.
All the time.
Damn, bro.
He thinks it takes the spotlight off of him.
Bro,
and it just makes it brighter.
Last time I checked, Cap donated his own money for urban projects. Bought suits for people who were homeless so they can get jobs. Doing stuff. What has Antonio Brown done for the community that I have seen? I am sorry. He said he do stuff for the community.
And you won't see it.
Look, he said he do stuff for his community in Florida, but all I see him is acting crazy on doing some stupid shit. This rap album that's not gonna sell. I'm tired of it, bro. It's like, dude, I was an AB supporter. I'm like, man, get the dude a chance. And he made me look stupid every fucking time. It's quiet. AB gotta run his fucking mouth.
Oh, he got some kind of domestic charge. Now, here's the thing.
My favorite, the Saints just say, don't bring no entourage and we will sign you. And guess what his dumb ass do? Bring entourage.
The whole squad.
He didn't want to play for y'all.
No, it wasn't that. He thought he think he's bigger than the game. AB, you not bigger than the game. And I'm like this. Cap,
he'll be sitting out this year.
He ain't doing shit this year. I'm saying, even though he might, so what if Cap didn't do nothing for the hood? But he brought awareness to a situation. He had people talking. That's all you need is somebody to talk. And they talking about he was trash. I'm like, so are you. So last year, sir, you wasn't all that good last year, sir.
Mm-hmm. Cap brought a struggling 49ers team to the Super Bowl, gave them a Super Bowl berth, and was 2 minutes from winning it.
He didn't jump on the greatest quarterback of all time, nutsack, and to win a Super Bowl in a COVID year. Sorry, sir.
And then he turned on him too. So
yes.
Antonio Brown makes so much sense. Well, I'm not going to say he makes so much sense. Like, he's an intelligent man until he gets on a platform and starts speaking when somebody asks a particular question, when they gear a certain question towards him. Once they gear a certain question towards him, that's when all the bat-ish craziness just comes spewing out.
Yes, it is
because he has numbers. He does make people better. Yes, he's an awesome talent. But then when we get these certain questions fixated on him, it gets fixated towards him. It's just terrible.
Last time I saw Antonio Brown, he was doing this on the court, on the field.
On the Jets
in New York. Peace to in New York on your field, Jay. You quit on your team, and you want to talk about another man being trash, but you quit. You quit
in the middle of the game. The game was still going on.
This man
he did this shit and he was limping off the field.
Yes, he danced.
He was running.
And put it this way, Cap last year he had 11 touchdowns and 3 interceptions.
That's good.
On a bad shoulder. With a bad shoulder. That's why Cap lost his job the first time because he was rehabbing his shoulder. A lot of people want to throw that narrative that he was trash. Cap was hurt. Because I remember Cap played us that year. We won the game, but Cap threw for 300 and something yards on us. Torched our ass. And we thought Cap, I'm like, oh shit, Cap back. And then the kneeling shit happened. And then not Cap is no good. But Denver was about to give this man $100 million contract. before the kneeling. But Cap bad. Let's go with that narrative. But Cap is bad though.
Yeah.
So if he would have just shut up and didn't do nothing, Cap could have still been playing in the league. But this man said, "Fuck it, I'm going. This issue is important to me. I'm getting tired of people getting mad at people for having opinions and beliefs.
They killed his career.
They want you to follow the crowd and be a sheep.
They believe what they want to believe. People believe what they want to believe. And I don't want to get political on it. And I don't care to say too much about it. But the man, literally, he followed sources. He had an issue. He went to an expert, what he thought was, that would have the subject matter expert, and he actually executed it. But then, because I don't want to get political and I don't want to see whatever.
You don't have to.
But
we can infer.
when the man when it's someone else, or when it's 45, oh yeah, we're gonna take this word as the gospel. But when this man does it, and actually you could have something that you can source where he began and to the end, you can follow it. Oh, all of a sudden you got everything wrong and everything to complain about on that. But when 45 does it, oh, it's the gospel. I don't care. I don't need no reference. It pains me.
By using those two numbers, you made it political.
Yes, he did. Look, he said it. And everybody
knows you said 45. I started laughing.
You should have said Cheeto. I don't know what you should have said. You should have said Chester Cheeto. People, it'd have been more ambiguous. But I just hate Cap trying to play. But guess what? Go to another league, get some tape, and show people you really back. I'm not signing nobody that's played for over 4 years as a quarterback. I'm like this. He better than some of these backups. Come on, man. Look, they got people talking to RG3 because he ran a 4.3, a 4.5. I think he ran
4.43.
He ran a 4.43, and people about to give Robert Griffin III. I'm not going to use a white quarterback. I'm going to use a black quarterback. He hasn't played in 2-3 years.
Yeah.
Well, really longer than that. He just been holding the fucking clipboard. So when the last couple of years, so people willing to give him that because he can run fast. Why not give Cap a tryout? And if Cap sucks, cut him.
And just let it be that.
Cut him. I gave him a shot. If it's not about what y'all saying is not about, that's all I'm hearing. Oh, when I'm on these sports things, it's not about him kneeling. He suck as a quarterback. Well, give him a shot.
Yeah.
And then if he suck, well, he didn't cut the mustard. Boom, you'll be done with it.
But then people supposed to love comeback stories. Then let this man have his comeback story. But y'all just gonna leave this guy's narrative. You're gonna leave it hanging in the balance until people just eventually forget about him altogether.
And put it this way, we wouldn't have a Kurt Warner story. This dude was a fucking grocery bagger. And then played in the fucking
bagger.
Yeah.
He was a cashier.
And he played a fucking arena football league.
Mm-hmm.
And he kept pushing to get there, and they gave him a fucking chance, and look what Kurt Warner became. So who knows? Cap probably got better. He's not trying to don't bring him in as your starter. You telling me he's not better than Blake fucking Bortles?
Just see,
I'm just saying.
I know he got to be up there to challenge one of the three quarterbacks you got in the room.
Blaine Gabbert, Kyle Trask, the Buccaneers can use him.
It's probably better than fucking Wentz.
Fuck, we could have used him last year. He better than Taysom Hill. He better than Trevor Siemian. He better than everybody the Washington Commanders have. I know you're a Commanders fan. He better than Carson Wentz. He better than Heineke. I'm just saying. I'm just being real. He been to the Super Bowl. No. He didn't ride. Carson Wentz ride the pine while they went to the Super Bowl. He actually went to Lambeau Field and beat Aaron Rodgers. Not once, but twice in the playoffs. And was, I'm gonna say, and look, and from look, he was like a tip pass or something away from winning the Super Bowl.
One tip pass. That's what I'm saying. 2 minutes away. And
So
then when when Frisco had the momentum, and then we had this all of a sudden power outage.
The power went out.
I
Jim
don't know how that
Harbaugh went out
happened.
there. Cut the lights, damn it! Cut the lights.
Yep. San Francisco hot, man. This is against the script.
We blame Beyonce. Beyonce fucking messed up the power grid. and look, we still haven't seen AB's ankle surgery. He's not going. He don't want to play. You talk about Cap don't want to play. He don't want to play.
He just want to get paid. He doesn't want to play unless he gets paid what he wants to get paid.
Yes.
He had that opportunity. He was in Pittsburgh. He could have left a Pittsburgh legend. But no, AB want to be bigger than the team. So they trade him. First they tried to trade him to Buffalo. He sabotaged that trade. He sabotaged that trade to Buffalo. Look, he looks like a dumbass now because, hell, Buffalo came up.
Shit, I go play for
he went to the Raiders. He went to the Raiders. He made this big deal about a fucking helmet, forced his fucking way out of
Didn't even suit up for these people.
He even suit up for the Raiders. Screwed himself out of $30 million. And look what the Raiders are in the playoffs. So Tom Brady say, I got you, AB. I'm going to bring you into my house. I'm going to bring you on this team. Get you a Super Bowl ring. And then what you do? You deuce out on him and then talk shit about the man that bought you in.
Then you heel turn on the man.
Come on. Heel is
You're not giving me the ball.
He went straight heel on him.
So, man, come on. He the wrong person to be talking about Colin Kaepernick. Even if you believe what he say, right? It might be the right message, wrong messenger. Because what have you done for
That's
black
what I'm
people?
saying.
EB. And I'm gonna say it this way. I'm gonna say it with shits that Eric's scared to say. Motherfucker, you make us look bad. Every time you open your fucking mouth, you set black people back 30, 40 years. Every time you open this fucking mouth. So we up to like 200 years now.
You said it.
I fucking said it. He looks like a caricature of what most white people think how black people act.
Yeah.
Right there.
You said it.
Right there. And let's be real. I don't care if motherfuckers hate me or whatever I say, I'll tell you the truth. Every time you open this mouth, I'll go, damn. I'm like, shit. When you think he can't get any dumber, shit. Like people telling you, AB, chill out. Let's go through the timeline again. Mike Tomlin said, I don't want no phones in the locker room. Whatever. Instead of him chilling the fuck out, becoming a Pittsburgh legend. He won't buck the system.
The playoffs. Here he goes.
Yeah, he won't buck the system and force his way out of fucking Pittsburgh. Okay, we're gonna trade you to Buffalo. Nah, I don't want to go to Buffalo. Too cold. Okay, we're gonna trade you to Oakland, California. I can't wear my Pittsburgh helmet, so I don't want to play.
This helmet. I'm out of here.
This helmet too heavy. I'm gonna forfeit that $30 million. Okay, you cut.
All right.
So then Tom Brady said, man, damn, I need a receiver. Who's a good receiver out there? Come on, I'm gonna give my boy AB a shout out. Come on, you can even stay with me.
Come on, man. Let's go work it out.
I'm gonna win you a Super Bowl ring in the COVID year. It's gonna be the easiest fucking ring you gonna ever get, AB. Just come on and follow the system. Just keep your head down. He did it for 1 year. Got the Super Bowl ring.
It wasn't even the entire year. He did it for like half the year because Tampa was kind of rolling.
Yeah, that boy hit the deuces. And Tom Brady ain't never do shit for me. Oh, that's the comment that got me. Tom Brady ain't never do shit for me. That man brought you into his house.
Fed you
around his family.
Got the work. He said, "Say, man, let's get Coach Leftwich up in here. Let's get you in the plays, man. Let's let you know what's going on around here."
Brought you in. AB, you run your mouth about a situation that's like, so what? Cap ain't doing what you think he's supposed to do for the black community. We as a community to do for ourselves to stop looking for fucking handouts anyway. So, put it this way. He was a fucking symbol that people rally behind. You just mad because it ain't you. People ain't rallying behind
I
AB.
think that's what it is. If you think about it, you ain't really heard from him in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
It was draft.
Yes.
You know, and how these teams are getting better. Now all of a sudden, he wants to come out and say something stupid.
And look, his rap album ain't selling because he was performing and people not even paying attention to what the fuck he was doing on stage. So now his rap career tanking.
I don't even know about the rap stuff.
Look, listen, he was Kanye West. He did it. They showed him doing the show. Everybody had their back turned on their phones while he performing.
Wow.
This shit was whack.
Oh man, that should tell you enough right there about your performance.
So how can I get my name in the news? Oh, Kaepernick trying to come back? Oh man, Cap ain't from the hood. So what? You don't have to be from the fucking hood to be black, motherfucker.
But what has AB done?
He say he do stuff for the hood.
For the people.
He say he do stuff for the hood, but all I see him do is wasting money. That's all I fucking see him do.
Yeah, but see where he might do something for his hood. Colin Kaepernick was trying to open eyes to something that's national. That's national. You know what I'm saying? It's not just happening in his hood. It's happening in every hood. Man.
Yes, he has it worse. It'd be the type of person that set a Super Bowl ring to prove a point in the NFL. Yes, he will do some stupid shit like that. That's gonna be next. But
I'm pretty sure it is.
He's gonna sell it because he's gonna be broke in a minute.
That's what he's gonna be broke. If he invested in himself and that music career,
he's gonna be broke.
He's going to be, if nobody picks him up in the NFL this year or next year, he'll be playing USFL, XFL, Canadian Football League, European Football League.
His ego is not going to allow him to play for those leagues. And I'm saying why he's going to be broke? Because I don't see him being financially responsible during the times of him not working.
So it's like, look at the company that he keeps. So a couple of shows ago, it was like what 3 shows ago, we was up there talking about him and Mayweather, talking about, okay, I want 20 million. If something happens with me, then you get the 20 million, and if not, then I get the 20 million. I mean, it's just comments like that, and I don't think he'll be broke for the mere fact if you're with Mayweather's not the type of guy that'll hang with you and then leave you hanging. Because Mayweather, that's what he is. He's money. That's
literally what Mayweather's money. That means he's still broke. He just got somebody giving him money.
Well, there you go. That's why I'm saying he won't be broke.
But I don't see Mayweather hanging on to a bad investment either.
Yeah, I see him cutting.
And AB is a bad investment right now. That's a waste of money.
Shut up. I think if he shut up for a year, people will be like, all right, man, maybe give AB a chance if somebody get hurt. But no, he runs his mouth. And I'm like, you don't run your mouth on somebody who was talking about, he wasn't talking, like, see, this is shit that kills me, like in America. When you talk about some shit that's controversial, that people try to not talk about, they hate you like you killed somebody or a child molester. Like, they're acting like Cap was a fucking child molester. All he did was say, hey, police, stop beating black people. Like the message is, hey, stop beating us, arrest us. We're gonna give us our day in court. Stop killing us. Stop beating us. Give us our day in court.
Yep.
That was the whole message. White, black, whatever. That should not be
and then if you think about it, everything that happened after Kaepernick stood up for that, Breonna Taylor. It proved his point.
Yes.
And it's still not something that's there's nothing being done about it.
And we still sitting here with got a pleading babe. It is scary. It is scary that every time, and this is me. This is me. Now I am an airman with a uniform on.
Yeah.
And I still get pause and PTSD when I'm driving by a police officer for the mere fact that it just gives me a huge amount of pause that I gotta sit here and concentrate on what all the rules are because they just don't respect people of our color, of our pigmentation, it'd be like, you know what, man, this could be the day. That's it for me. That's a wrap for me. This might be, time to kiss the wife and kids goodbye.
Yeah. You might not even get a chance to kiss them. Just be like, man.
Exactly.
Listen, I'm on the light skinned side of the Puerto Ricans. So where I live, there is a lot of Caucasian people. Yeah. And the police, a lot of them are Caucasians. Yeah. And when I was younger, not now, because now on the grand scheme of things of life, fuck them. I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? But when you're young and you don't know, even going past the cop, I'm feeling a certain sort of way.
Yeah.
Because that's how it was.
And look, I was getting I was going to lunch. I work overnight. So I was going on my lunch break. Go to Waffle House down the street to give me something to eat. Fucking, I'm in Kenner. Eric, you know, Kenner. Yeah. Kenner. I'm going to put it that way. That's what they call it. Fucking cop put the lights on me. Oh, your headlight. I mean, your high beams on. I'm looking at my dash. My high beams not on. I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm nervous as shit. That's what I'm talking about. Fucking bullets. A good thing I had my uniform on. He saw it. He's like, "Oh man, I'm just stopping you for your high beams." I said, "But my high beams not on. Look at the dash." Oh, I thought they were on. I'm like, "Oh, you going to work?" I said, "Yeah, I'm on lunch." "Oh yeah, go ahead, man. Just make sure your high beams not on." Man, that was the biggest relief in my life. I said, "This is it. I'm gone." Yeah. I'm like, every time you get stopped, you be like, "I'm gone." Like, look. Tell my wife I love her. Yeah. Tell my stepson I love him. My mom I love her. And people don't know that fear. And so for Antonio Brown to trash somebody who's trying to stand up for that fear.
Yeah.
Being a minority, it's not just about black. Being brown, black, whatever.
Exactly.
Anything that's not Caucasian is a fear against stopped by cops.
Oh yeah.
And for AB to trash that, him to stand up for that, man, that's down bad. You ain't never do shit for the community. You ain't do. I would never.
He probably got his own stash house in the community. That's what he does. He's got his own stash house.
He just beats delivery drivers. That's what the fuck he do. Like, that's just being real, man. Like, AB increases the police in the neighborhood. That's what he's right. Like for the hood.
You're right.
Make sure the police get out on time. That's all.
I'm just wondering if AB gets signed today and get ankle surgery, he's gonna be gone for 6 to 8 months, right? Yeah, that's why he's not gonna get signed.
Even more than that. So you don't know how bad that ankle is.
Yeah, I tell people, I'm like, you might not have the light cap. You might not even think he's not doing too much. He sold out to Nike, whatever. I'm like, cash in, brother. I'm never gonna hate on another man getting his money. Get your money, young brother.
Exactly.
But it took guts to say what he said.
Yes.
Because it took guts. Don't say shit like that.
Not even just say the things that he said. It took guts for him to kneel down.
Oh, yes. First he sat down. A lot of people don't realize he sat first. And the guy who was in the military told him that was disrespectful to sit. Kneel because it shows reverence. Cool, he kneel. Oh, he disrespecting the flag. In every form, kneeling is a sign of being submissive. In any form. If somebody bow to you, kneel to you, they're showing you that they're subservient. They're servant. They reverencing you. You held in reverence.
It reminds me. It reminds me of Ali. If you saw the movie Ali, when they asked him why he didn't want to go to Vietnam, and he said, "Why should I fight for a country that doesn't fight for me here when I'm home?"
Yeah, he also said, when I come home, I'm gonna be still called the N-word when I come back home.
Yeah.
And that happens to a lot of eras.
And look at how many years ago that was. And he stood up for it back then.
He lost his career for 3 years.
Yeah.
Lost his title. He had to build his way back up to get his title.
And that's what happened to Colin Kaepernick. He's lost his career for 4.
Yes. So anytime minorities, I'm not gonna say black people, just black people, but minorities stand up for some shit, unless you're Asian, because the Asian people, they jumped on that shit. The Asian hate, they jumped on that shit. Like, hey, they was on board with that. But we say,
they said, what? We're not the focus of attention? Yeah, fuck them.
Fuck that. They fuck that. You know, we got to make sure the Asians get taken care of. Nothing against them. I'm glad that happened. I'm not a hater like that. I'm glad that y'all got, the Asian hate bill. But when we stand up, or Latinos stand up, oh no. Oh, hell no. No. That's where they go. Oh, no, not you. Y'all too dark. No. No. Not
you know the history. We know what we did to you.
Yeah, No. Because we have to admit that we were wrong. That's what that shit was about. We have to admit that we treated you bad.
Yep.
But see,
and in some places still treating bad.
Yeah.
Because I know places, my boy lives in Alabama, and he says there's some towns that he don't like to go in.
Bro, I work in the city that's bad for black people. Like Kenner, Louisiana, Gretna, Louisiana. If you're a minority, you do not want to stop at those fucking places.
And you work there.
The most arrest place in the world is Gretna, Louisiana. In the world, you go to Gretna, you go to jail.
Man, you hear some stories about some Gretna?
Shit,
you go to jail right now. You
speed through Gretna. You try to get out that bitch. You try to get out that motherfucker. You don't want to live in Gretna, Louisiana. No, there's still sundown counties in Mississippi. If people don't know the sundown county, if you're black, you better get your ass out of here before sundown. That's what it means.
Out of the county?
Yeah, you gotta get out the county by sundown. There's still sundown counties in Mississippi. If you Texas,
living on this earth as long as I have, and I know you guys are mad younger than me, this is the first time I've ever heard of that.
Yeah, it's a southern thing. See, you was up north, southern thing. So if you're a minority,
up here, we embrace our brothers.
Yeah, yes, except Boston. I ain't gonna touch that one. But it's like a county, and if they got the sign up, it's a sundown county, and if it's sundown, if you're not out by it's dark, you might not ever see the light of day.
So you're trying to tell me in that county there's no brothers living there?
No, no, it's all white county. No. And if you're a brother, you didn't live there long. Either you moved out
and people know about this.
Yes. And that's why we stay for those jobs.
And it's cool.
Listen.
It's cool.
You stay away from that shit. That's what it is. That's what it is, because you gotta think in the South it's a different type of fear for black people. Because most of our grandparents, this how long Jim Crow was. It's our grandparents. My grandmother told me some stories that made me cry. Like literally, sit there, listen to her cry what they did. And she was a fair-skinned black woman. She about your color, Jay. Very fair-skinned. And she got it. My grandpa got it because he was my color. Worse. It is some things that's horrible that happen to people. And it's like, Jay, when I say bad, shit that I don't even like to speak on, bad.
That's rugged. That we live in a society that still...
It still goes on in Mississippi.
It still goes on, and nothing's done about it.
Think about it. There's a high school in Vidor, Texas, I think it's called. I know I wouldn't stop there because my cousin told me never to stop at that. He lived in Houston, so he never stopped there. They just going around saying the N-word to every black student. N-word, 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 N-word. Nothing happened. But I guarantee if a black person hit somebody, they go to jail.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, the moment. They give us these old trigger words, and they want to see us cut up. They want to see. They feed into this one particular thing, so it gives them license to do.
I live in New Orleans, man. I just know because there's some deep wood things in Mississippi, like deep.
I heard Tennessee's bad too.
Tennessee, all that is deep. It's like
all of that.
Like when I say a county, that shit like a town almost. So it's like boom, boom, like you go in there, bitch, you gotta get out of there. It's like it might be even like a little small town that's like an exit. You got to get out of there before the sun go down. A lot
And what
of people
happens if
don't
they
know
catch
about
you
it.
going to jail?
Oh no, but it's gonna be pretty
you
rough for you.
hope to go to jail. That's what it says. When you better hope to go to jail.
That's the hope.
You hope to go to jail.
I wonder what the charge would be. Like, is it a
You hope
felony?
to go
A
to jail.
misdemeanor?
That's all I'm saying. You might not come back. That's what you don't understand.
Just hope that you're around a bunch of people, because you got to be held accountable for something. To be like, well, I did see this guy pull over somebody. Okay, well, if somebody gets back in the squad car, please bring me to the police.
Fuck
house.
that! They're gonna have to chase me.
Yeah, that's what you're going to do. Get out of that.
They're gonna have to chase my ass, and as I go through, the county line, you're gonna have to chase my ass through the county line.
They're gonna stop. They're gonna probably stop them because they know what they're doing is illegal in another county. So, thing is, most of those people know each other. So, relatives and all that. So, if you get caught in that county or that town, they don't care. I'm gonna snitch on my brother.
Nope.
But it's okay for you to go there during the day.
Yeah, but at night, I don't trust you.
During daytime, because that's when the lights out.
You lights out and people during the day.
Eyes on it, you good.
Yeah, you just fucked my whole head up with this.
I can see you during the day. I can see if you up to no good during the day, but at night I can't see it, and you're already dark, so I can't see you even more.
Huh?
So you gotta get the fuck out. That's what the fuck it is. That's what the fuck it's about. Like, that's a good history lesson, but see, AB don't know nothing about none of those shit like that. That's what Cap was standing for.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying, there's people who like the first instinct is, look, God, I wish I was your height, Eric, because I'm being tall. I'm automatically see it as a threat. A tall black man, I'm automatically see it as a threat.
Yeah, they instantly like coming for you.
We need backup. That's what they're gonna do to see me. I need backup.
Yeah,
I got every time I get pulled over, it's 2 or 3 squad cars. I need backup.
Need backup immediately at this location.
He's a belligerent backup. And it's nothing to say. Pops is a cop. Pops is a cop. And he'll tell you that shit. He the one who told me. He told me what to do with the cops. And in this life, listen, in the South, it's a different mentality. And I don't mean to get off sports, but it's a different mentality in the South. And it's not like the major cities. See, a lot of people in the major cities, you get blinded. Like, like New Orleans. Oh, everybody's so cool. It's a lot of racism down here in New Orleans. It's a lot.
Oh, yeah.
You just don't see it. Yeah. It's the ones that smile in your face and shake your hand and, let's go to Mardi Gras and let me move your family out. Yeah. It's a lot of those, the ones that smile in your face. I'd rather the ones with the hoods on their head because I know where they're coming from. It's the ones that smile in your face, shake your hand, and make you feel all comfortable, and then fucking kick your ass out on the street. That's the ones who cut through.
I wish they would pull in the driveway because I got Jake right there.
No, I'm just saying, like, legally.
8 slugs.
It's covert, those covert racism shit. It be having a little racist shit going on in New Orleans too. Even though it's cool, laid back. People from New Orleans know. They know. Well, we know it's racism in the South all the way down pat. See, up north, y'all too busy worried about yourself to give a fuck about somebody black or brown, whatever. They don't give a shit. Shit move too fast out there.
Listen, where I was raised in the Bronx, my best friend was black. When I moved up here, my elementary school best friend was black, and all the way through school, I hung out with the Latins and the blacks. And we had our group because in my high school we were outnumbered.
Yeah.
So the group of guys that I hung out with were all ethnic. Black, Puerto Rican, Mexican.
Man, y'all all African. It's just where the boat stopped at, man.
And also Baltimore's a black city, so
yeah, it's like New Orleans. Our cops are cool. You don't see too many killings down here in New Orleans Parish. See what we talking about is Kenner, them outliers. Like Kenner,
surrounding.
That's what all the racists moved in the 60s when the black people took over New Orleans. So that's why those parishes, we don't call them counties, those parishes, black people really don't fuck around in.
No.
See, that's what I don't get. AB trashing somebody that's trying to make things better for everybody that's his skin color and lighter or darker. You would think that he would stand up to it and
support it. And Mike Thomas, you too. I'm like, that's why I told him shut the fuck up. Because listen, this is bigger than just doing something for one hood. So what? I give out turkeys to the hood. The fucking hot boys should do that shit all the time. What the fuck they done for New Orleans? Shit. We still in the squalor. Some people still in squalor. You ain't doing shit but passing out turkeys and giving out a couple pair of clothes until you give us your resources. Y'all, none of y'all ain't do shit for the hood. Till you give resources like build a school, like Jalen Rose did. He did something for the hood. He built the school. LeBron James did something for his hood. He built the school. LeBron. I'm just saying, like, you build schools, build stuff where people can get better. The generation behind us can get better. That's when you do shit for the hood. Until you do shit like that.
How many schools do Kembe Mutombo build in his country?
Oh, shitload. You can't even.
He got a couple. He got a good.
Think about the
That's what I'm saying. What is AB? I want to know what he's done for his community. Besides, probably, like Doc said, raise police activities.
That was
exactly.
But I'm just saying, it's all about this. If you ain't building in your community like a hospital wing, like Jordan did, Jordan put money into hospitals. That shit is resources. That you gotta read. I tell people, read the Art of War. You have to build resources to make your people come up. Because if you don't, you just throwing money. Hey, here's a shoe drive. What the fuck shoes gonna do?
Because these guys actually exercise philanthropy. They actually use their resources. They want to see invest in not only just one particular community, but they're doing it, across the board. Yeah. And like you said, with LeBron got scholarships, foundations. He got the I Promise school that sets you up from grade school to a certain point where you graduate from college. Say, guess what? We'll make sure that you have something that you're going to fall on and build this community
and
up.
The parents. And he hooking the parents up. You're teaching them parental classes and trying to hook them up with jobs and shit.
All of that. So, with AB, obviously it's an opinion. Of course, everyone's entitled to their opinion. But, I guess this is something that kind of makes him relevant.
Well, that'll make AB happy.
Talking about AB.
That's what I was about to say. To me, he got exactly, but from us, what he was looking for, and was attention. He got attention. We made a segment. We've been talking about it for about 20-something minutes, and we shouldn't have, because honestly, he's a fucking fool.
Yeah. But I'm gonna say you this, Anthony. I don't think LeBron doing that for no tax write-off, man. That's
definitely not a tax write-off.
And even if it is, a tax write-off, but I'm gonna say even if it is, it's beneficial for the
community. But no, this is genuine, because LeBron has literally spoke about this since he got in the league, and LeBron has been going on 20 years in the league. So that's a long time.
I say, because if your people is not literate financially and just educationally, man, y'all ain't going nowhere anyway.
Because you seen the tiers that LeBron did it on. So LeBron started saying, you know what? Here's my partners, here my boys. I want to make sure that they come up with me. And what he did, he made sure that they knew the game. Say, you know what? We're gonna run this our way, and we're gonna do it the right way. And he built that on that. He said, what's the next thing? We gotta make sure that the generation below us, for my kids and my kids' sake. And now he got that going on. And it just kept building on itself on that. And not to get off of the whole thing with Cap, but Cap, he had an issue. Like I said earlier, he had an issue. He approached it one way, got told about it another way, and said, you know what? if you're the subject matter expert, then I'm going to go about it this way. And that way, I don't have to hear it from everybody on that level, on that plateau, saying that I'm doing it wrong and going about it this way. This business that says, you know what, this guy said that he's the subject expert matter on it, then I can't go wrong. And then people took it a whole left field and ran with whatever they wanted to run with it on.
To expand upon what you just said, basically, people who was non-military took that shit and ran with it. Every military person I talked to said, man, I'm fighting for his freedom anyway. So he got the freedom to do it. That's what I'm fighting for. Everybody else, that's so disrespectful. Did you serve? No. Then shut the fuck up. My grandpa served. My grandpa served too, but I ain't gonna be out there and down somebody for your beliefs. I don't down those trumpeters for their beliefs. They got the right to believe they want to believe.
Exactly.
Just don't bring that shit over here because you're gonna kiss these hands. But that's all to it. That's just being real. Don't bring that shit up. Racists got the right to believe what they want to believe. Like I say, you bring that shit over here, you catch these hands or this bullet, one of the two. That's all. That's all to it. You can believe what you want to believe as long as you don't act on those beliefs. That's what I'm saying. I can't tell you how to feel. You don't like black people? Fine. I don't like you either. I don't give a fuck. But just don't act on those beliefs. When you act on those beliefs, that's when it becomes systemic.
That's when you got an issue.
And that's why I tell people, people say, why black people racist? Black people cannot be racist because we don't have a systemic way to be racist. We could be prejudiced. Yes, there's a difference between prejudice and racist.
Yeah.
White people are racist because they have who think that way because they have a way to hold black people down. We don't have a way to hold anybody down. We're at the bottom of the totem pole. How the fuck we gonna hold you down? How we gonna stop you from doing something? We could be prejudiced. Yes. People, anybody could be prejudiced. Most people are prejudiced to their own kind. Let's be real.
Yeah.
That's psychology 101. Most people have a prejudice.
That is.
And so, but racism is different than prejudice. People like to throw that word, you're racist. No, I'm not fucking racist.
Whoa.
When I can hold you down, I can hold you back from reading and writing. I can hold you back from getting grants and loans to build a house. When I can hold you back by raising insurance premiums, then come talk to me. Until then, shut the fuck up. I'm prejudiced. Call me what you want. But I'm not racist. That's the difference. People who hold power is racist. They oppress us. That's the difference. You can have a prejudice bone in your body. I don't care about your prejudice. That's your preference. That's you. But when it starts to affect me or any other group of people to grow, that's something different. That's what Cap's talking about. I don't care if you don't like black people because they might be too dark for you or whatever. That's bullshit. That don't matter. It's when you stop these people or killing these people unfairly, that's when you cross a line. And I don't think a lot of people understand that. A lot of people like to throw those words around and don't actually know what those words mean.
Like you said earlier, the hot boys were throwing out, turkeys and whatnot. That's probably what Antonio Brown's done for his community. Some turkeys, maybe some paper towels. You know what I'm saying? But to actually stand up on something that's it probably is a worldwide thing. It's not just here in the United States. Yeah. But he stood up for it because look at everybody that was going down. Like, why is it, I would always say to myself, why is it that they'll stun gun a white person with a stun gun, but they always make the mistake of pulling out the real gun for somebody with color?
My wife works with stun guns and guns. She said, usually the dominant hand where the gun is. They teach you to put the gun on the dominant hand.
Yeah.
So if you're right-handed, your gun is going to be on your right hand, on your right side. And the tage is on the left. How can you forget that? They don't even weigh the same.
Nah.
They don't even look the same.
They don't even feel the same in your hand.
They don't feel the same. The trigger don't feel the same. So if I'm pulling out my gun, oh shit, that's my gun. Let me go put my gun back and put my taser. No, you wanted to shoot that man. That's what the fuck you wanted to do.
Yeah.
And I just wanted them to be real about it. Yeah, I shot that motherfucker. I didn't like it. Cool, you going to jail, what the fuck? Hey, at least you was honest enough to say you shot him. But when you try to piss on minorities and say it's raining outside, I can't get down with that.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, I didn't mean to kill him. Or like when Philando Castile pulled out his identification, you shoot the man.
And he got lit up.
And the man told you, I'm going for my ID. He said it good.
I got laughed at by a cop. I got pulled over. I think it was like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. I was coming home from my friend's house. And I get pulled over. And I had like shorts and a t-shirt. So I had a little backpack with my wallet. When he asked me for my registration, I turned and looked at him and I said, I'm reaching into my backpack to grab my wallet. Him and the other cop that he was with, because they were riding double in one car, you can hear them both laughing at me.
Well, that's the wrong Michael Jordan. The Michael Jordan you talking about funding prison system is a white guy from Oregon. Wrong Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan never funded the prison system. That was a misconception. He has the same name as Michael Jordan. Not Michael Jordan.
I'm so sorry to interrupt, gentlemen, but the missus kind of set up this arrangement for us.
Go ahead, do your thing, man.
I have to cut my portion of the show out. I'm sorry to end it on this somber note, but to give a quick shout out, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers and those playing the role of mothers that's coming up this Sunday. Enjoy your day. Without a woman, we wouldn't be here today. That's for every last one of us, no matter what you identify as. Yeah. And I'm looking forward to bringing the fire for next week.
Oh, definitely.
Bring the fire.
Oh yeah.
All right, man. You tell your wife happy Mother's Day, man.
Yeah, happy Mother's Day.
We'll see you next week, man.
Next week.
All right, bro.
Peace out, brother.
So yeah, like I said, like I was telling them, wrong MJ. I'm not trying to be funny or anything. You think the world changed because of cap of George Floyd? Nobody said they changed the world. It
opened a lot of eyes.
Brought a lot of eyes to shit. And George Floyd actually was more effective than Cap in his death because they had protests around the world. It wasn't
but isn't this even the first time that a police officer's been convicted? Because usually they get off.
White police officer. Because the black dude who shot that white lady in Minnesota, he went to jail fast.
Yeah, usually, yeah, you're right.
So the thing is, George Floyd brung attention from worldwide. They had protests in France, Australia, England. So
because it was on video.
Yep.
Because they caught the shit on video and it was broadcast all over the world. It opened up because I'm sure we're not the only country in this world that has to deal with similar situations.
And I'm gonna put it to you this way. My generation was the start of the generation that didn't see what Gen Xers or like boomers saw. We didn't see racism. So now it's like firsthand. So now it's like, man, you catching these fucking heads. Hey, this shit wrong. So the millennials like, this shit fucking wrong. Right. So they're more rowdier, and there's more white millennials who are not as prejudiced or racist. So now it's like, this shit is wrong. We're going to march together. So it did bring people together that say this shit is fucking wrong. Now, when you get these old ass codgers who's making the laws, I'm not to make this political, making the laws out, then you'll see a change. But as long as you got people who've been around in their 70s and 80s, you know what that's about, man. Come on.
Yep.
Mitch McConnell, I'm going to say it. Fuck it. I don't give a shit. Mitch McConnell was one from Kentucky, old ass white man. Like I say, making laws. Until you start seeing more diversity in there, that's when the world going to change. But until then, as long as you got those people with those same old mindsets, it's going to be the same.
Well, I mean, if you look at it, Mo, Roe versus Wade, that's all I got to say.
That's bullshit.
That's all I got to
say. Y'all going to make me make a political show. Y'all going to make me make a real life. Man, like, I don't even get me started on that shit. Like, man, I'm gonna move on to something I guess a little lighter, but not lighter. Cynthia Cooper, she has some allegations, boy, do she? And I don't like to read them for you. She was the coach of Texas Southern, and boy, do I want to read them to you. They say Cynthia Cooper Dyke. Damn, her name is Cooper Dyke. Oh shit! She didn't marry somebody named Dyke. Oh shit! Oh shit! She was dismissed for saying inappropriate things to people, and this is per the victim. She said, "No, she'll be all right. She just needs some dick." That's all Cooper Dyke reportedly said of a player allegedly dealing with depression. She would go on to allegedly describe the same player as a sorry-ass virgin. Then she told another player, "You got a fat ass, and I can tell you can ride some dick." Then she said somebody else was wet back in 2010 and 11 after making a shot, before mentioning to another player that I bet that's what her name was redacted was last night. Wet. Oh my God. And right on time when we talk about wet and ride dick, here comes the nefarious one.
Oh shit!
Yeah. First of all, he saw Eric leave and he said, "Yes, no more advocating."
Yeah, no. First of all, I enjoy Eric. I enjoy the dynamic that you three bring, and it's an absolute joy to listen to you three go at it.
Oh man, I appreciate it.
But I want to talk about that right now.
Let's talk about
that. I don't believe that for a goddamn minute. Because let me tell you all something. Going through basic training, that ain't shit to what the fuck she's saying.
I'm just saying, it's time. You can't say that to a college athlete, man. Come on,
listen,
you know,
man. People are just so fucking sensitive. It's starting to get ridiculous.
I know that, but you know you can't do that with Title IX.
You can't do that because motherfuckers are sensitive. That's what it is.
Especially female
athletes, bro. Pussy generation. I said.
Look. Especially female athletes, you know you can't say that shit on the college level now.
Listen, you want equal rights, you get equal jaw that just like a dude would. If it was a dude, you little dick bastard, all you need is some pussy. Your shit is hard, blase blah. It would be the same shit. And you don't talk about my little dick like that.
Just like I said in the other segment, millennials are different now. And I don't think they're millennials. I think this is the Gen Z ones now.
They're sure
pussies.
Fuck you. I'm a millennial. I ain't fucking pussy. But I'm saying, I'm just saying, you know, especially females, bro. You can't say that to certain females. You can't tell another female that who depressed you riding dick.
Fuck that shit.
I'd say it.
You can't say it to a female who's dealing with depression as their coach.
Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit.
Listen, I get that, you know, we're very sensitive to that here on this show.
What happened to Jerry Jones?
We got into some crazy car accident.
Oh, you got in a crazy accident? Damn, prayers to Jerry Jones.
Nah, he's all right.
No, he's all good.
I don't even think he got hurt.
Fuck Jerry Jones.
I'm just gonna say prayers to Jerry Jones.
Fuck him.
I want him to stay alive so the Cowboys can lose. I say when he died, that's when they're gonna win the championship.
He's gonna die in the owner's box.
You know something? I'd buy that too, by the way.
But man, listen, Cynthia Cooper, come on, bro. The comments were funny as shit. I'm sorry. It like read that shit. I couldn't keep a straight face. But you talking about?
I'm sorry, but that Cynthia Cooper, come on, no, I don't buy that for one.
I'm laughing because her last name is Dyke.
Listen, if she did do it, like I said, there's too many sensitive people in this world.
You need to work out that song.
You can't do it right now. This is not the climate. You got people jumping on stage attacking comedians right now.
Yeah,
you can't.
That dude ended up at the hospital with a broken arm.
Yeah, sure did. But listen, you got people jumping on stage. You got men slapping other men at award shows because they're talking about his wife. Will Smith. We got people who are just soft nowadays. You can't say You know, you can't tell another woman you was riding dick last night. Because imagine if a man would have said it.
Oh my God!
Imagine if a male coach would have said that shit. He'd have been in jail, man.
He'd be crucified.
But that's different. That's different.
This shit went under the radar. I had to find this. This shit, thanks to the I-10-955 podcast for putting that out there.
There you go.
Yeah, I had to go find this. I'm like, this is under the cover. Cynthia Cooper was kind of a big deal in the WNBA.
You know what I'm saying? She's probably one of the more well-respected basketball minds.
That's why it happened in 2010, and we're talking about it in 2022.
Exactly. To me, fuck that.
You know what I'm saying? If there was something
all that.
If there was something that was really that bad, it should have been talked about in 2011, 2012.
Yeah, exactly.
It should have been talked about 10, 12 years later.
Coach, this era is raw. You talking about Urban Meyer.
Urban Meyer, that cocksucker.
Another racist.
Another piece of trash.
I said it.
I said it.
He had a murderer on his team. He had a hitter. He literally had Aaron Hernandez on his team.
Exactly.
But I'm just saying this shit.
We don't claim him in the Latin community.
No. We do not approve.
We traded his ass out.
Hey, if we gotta have OJ, y'all gotta have Aaron.
I'll tell you what, no. You can have the Kardashians, all right?
Oh, fuck no. There ain't none of them black. They got black in them, but they're not black.
Chloe.
We trade Aaron Hernandez for Kanye West.
You can have him. He on the level of AB. You can take AB with you.
Fuck that. Hell no. Hell no. He ain't doing nothing for my hood.
When Aaron was alive, I knew Aaron wouldn't have missed.
Yeah, but Aaron was the ultimate coward.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, I wouldn't tell him that to his face because you probably.
Well, that's different.
He'd probably be underground. But I'm saying,
you're a piece of trash. Oh. Hell yeah!
God damn, you can talk to the dead. Lord.
That's right. I'm Puerto Rican. I got those powers.
I'm just saying, bro. Cynthia Cooper, bro. I just found that being a funny fucking story. Cause I'm like, I read it and I'm like, no fucking way she told these people that shit.
You know something?
Listen, this shit didn't even come out when the cancel culture was at its top. That's what I'm saying. We're talking about it 10 years later.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Did the girl die?
No.
Did she commit suicide?
No.
You know what I'm saying? Why?
Well, Cynthia Cooper got fired for saying it.
Yeah.
She got jobbed out.
Yeah. All right. So she got punished for what she said already. So now all of a sudden we're talking about it.
Yeah.
She got punished how many years ago?
Exactly.
Just now.
Was it just?
I just don't see the point. Why you punish her now for allegations that happened 10, 12 years ago? Shut the fuck up.
Because of Title IX.
Fuck Title. Oh no, I'm not saying that.
You can't say fuck Title IX.
I can't say that. No.
Because you about to get all the women athletes.
I'm not touching. No.
Here at Venom, we love Title IX.
Title IX is cool,
except for the nefarious one.
But by the way, mom, Lala's mom, you're hot.
Don't change the subject, fucker.
Man, I'm looking at people right underneath it. They say this is tame compared to the shit said in junior high. We used to go back at them with the same shit. Had a whole ribbon session. This is different.
But the thing is, everybody falls back on mental health, and because the girl was depressed,
man,
that's what makes it bad. That the girl was depressed, and she made those comments.
Yeah, I look at it as like, wow, man, I didn't expect that from Cynthia Cooper. That's the wow fact of it. I didn't know she talked like that. She used to be so smiled, so happy. And then she said, do you hear that shit? Like, damn, for what?
All I'm going to say is go through military basic training. You probably hear 10 times worse shit than that.
I know Eric would have been here advocating for the ladies. Let me Eric.
Man, because I want to be
those ladies Those ladies, you know.
If you notice,
they
Izzy don't got his
deserve to be
headphones on.
Those ladies deserve to be respected.
Yes.
Mother's Day. It's Mother's Day. We respect all ladies on Venom and Smoke.
But she wasn't a mother back then, so
she might have been
she's a coach. She's a coach. She's a mother. But she's a
no,
coach.
I'm talking about the girl that she said it to, not her.
I'm talking about she might have. I don't know. We don't know. These kids be having kids, so we don't. I don't know. They ain't saying much about her. But I'm just saying. All she said was you needed some D. She giving you some advice. Maybe the D will help with your jump shot. Maybe she was talking about defense.
Get the.
No, I think she said dick. I don't think she said.
Yeah, she said dick.
She said dick.
Maybe that's the name of a coach named Dick. Exactly. Maybe she needs Dick to help her with her jump shot.
Maybe
she needs some Dick Vital.
Go get that dick. Yeah. Go get that dick.
You really think she needed D? She might have needed D. Yeah, she did.
Could have probably took her out of her depression.
And look, when I'm sad and gloomy, my wife's goodies gets me out of it. I know she's gonna kill me for that, but hey, it gets me out of it.
Hey, this is we got it going on too, so I get it.
I'll put it this way: go biological, sex releases endorphins. Read up on it. It makes you feel happier, and it gives you a state of euphoria after you finish.
Yep.
So she was giving her some, I guess, advice.
Yeah.
I'm not saying she was right, but
what?
She's from the old school. That's how old school people talked.
But in the grand scheme of things, it because of the fact that she was depressed, it's considered bullying.
Yes.
Yes.
And I think that's what it's whether it was 10 years ago or a year ago.
Yeah, you can't do it because of Title IX. You can't do none of that shit. So,
nope.
You can't do none of it. And I'm not trying to make light of the situation, but I heard worse.
She had a good career.
Way worse playing sports.
Oh no, me too. I had a coach that was an asshole.
Which one, Jason?
Coach Coombs.
Yes, that piece of.
His name was Coombs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the funny shit is, he went in. He was a college football. He ended up being a college football coach, not to Georgia, the major Georgia, but in a college down in Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I had some tough coaches, man. Man, telling you ain't gonna be shit. I'm like, I'd rather you say you need some pussy than tell me I ain't gonna be shit. I'm like, well, damn.
Exactly. Go get laid.
Thanks,
Go get laid.
Okay.
That's when you look at your coach and you tell him what time your daughter get off.
Yep. Man, no, how about your wife? That's what I said. I did get laid last night, motherfucker, with your wife while you was asleep. Look, she still got the blue drapes in her bedroom. What? And if she had blue drapes, that calls something else. Run laps. Gladly I run laps. I'm like, this generation, like, yes, I fucking applaud them for, being more aggressive in some things, but sometimes they're too aggressive on things they don't need to be. If that makes sense. Things that they don't need to be. Like name calling. Call a motherfucker name back. Don't go there crying. That's what I was taught. Talk about them back. And if they want to fight, throw hands back. That's what it used to be. But that's why they got so much gun violence and all this shit, because people scared to take an ass whooping or a joke.
Yep.
That's it, son. Friday. You win some, you lose some.
So now you got to walk on eggshells around motherfuckers now, because I don't want to offend you. Because if I offend you, that's it. That's it. I like if I offend a motherfucker on this podcast, they're gonna get my shit shut.
Welcome. They come at me.
I'm just gonna make another one. Call it something else.
That's all.
That's all I would do. I would just call it something else. And then what you gonna do? Shut that one down, and I'll make another one. You'll shut me down for you.
If Hurricane Ida couldn't stop the show, you think you motherfuckers are going to? Fuck you.
Yeah, Hurricane Ida show didn't stop the show.
Nope.
Exactly. You think COVID stopped the show? Hell no.
COVID didn't stop the show either because I did the show with COVID.
Yes, you did, sir.
Thought a tornado was gonna stop the show. Fuck no, I did the show in the middle of a tornado. I did. The tornado was going outside. I was up there still doing the show. So y'all didn't know no difference.
There you go, motherfuckers.
Yeah, I know. That's what we do here, and I let y'all speak y'all mind.
Absolutely,
I might not agree
Anthony.
with everything Izzy might say. I might not agree with what Jay say. They might not agree with what I say. Same with Eric. Same with Lala. Me and Lala went in at it on the rest of the show over the Will Smith situation.
Oh man,
I took on both Lalas. I didn't give a shit. I shut them both down. I say, fuck it. Y'all not gonna have the last word on my motherfucking show. That's how
True that.
And look, y'all, people loved it because I'm like, there's different opinions. So she might have not meant it to be disrespectful. Maybe to light the fire under somebody's ass. You know, people say if I say some disrespectful shit, maybe you'll get pissed off and play better.
Maybe.
So, fuck it. Get over yourself, people. This shit here. At least she didn't do shit that's self-destructive like AB. That's all I gotta say. At least she didn't do shit that was self-destructive to the.
But like I said, since the girl's claiming she was depressed, that's where they're going at it. And then the wording made it bullyish.
I'm gonna say, bro, everybody has depression. If you live in the United States,
yes,
you got depression.
But there's people that deal with it, and there's people that use it as a crutch.
Man, put it this way: this whole little culture is making depression be a joke. There's people who are really dealing with some real shit, who are really depressed, and you don't even know it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And most people with depression, they don't tell nobody. They feel like they have to keep it to themselves.
Usually the depressed person has the biggest smile.
Yep, I work with these people. And the ones you think, oh man, he got all this shit together, be the most depressed motherfuckers.
And think about this. The best example was Robin Williams.
Yep.
Go figure.
Yep.
Unfortunate, sadly.
Yes, that was sad. And I'm saying there's a lot of people who dealing with depression. But if somebody tell you, you ride the dick and that makes you want to kill yourself, man, that's too much. Man, that's like, man, you need some real help. Because you can't cope with little shit like that. This shouldn't even be an issue. Okay, she got fired. Why are we still talking about this? She got fired. So it worked. So now why we got to go deeper into allegations? Like, oh, let's go deeper into Texas Southern athletics. That's not fair. That might have been one bad apple. Yeah, you got rid of the bad apple.
Yeah.
So what are we doing?
If that's the case, you should investigate all athletics because I'm sure it happens at every university.
Oh,
man,
absolutely.
Every university Urban Meyer was at, I guarantee it happened. He kicking professional athletes in the ass.
Oh, please, Bobby Knight? Come on.
Oh,
Yeah,
Bobby
Knight. Jerry Tarkanian.
Etc. etc. We just go down. You can just go down the line. I'm sorry, but
Lou Holtz.
Anyone.
Jimmy Johnson. All I'm cursing.
Jimmy Johnson.
Hell yeah.
Homeboy from Penn State. Joe D.
But no, we're not gonna go there.
Whoa.
They had some real institutional problems at Penn State.
Yes, they did.
We not about to go
I'm not
Penn State with this. No, hell no.
Yes, they did.
I'm not about to let you put group Penn State. Penn State was on a different level of shit. You don't understand. They needed Title IX at fucking Penn State.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you were getting one way or the other.
I'm not about to group that in there. Okay, Penn State deserved it. All the vitriol and all the fucking anger, they deserved it. Penn State deserved it. Joe Pa deserved it because he looked the other way. You know what your homeboy was doing. If you don't know what he did, go look it up. I'm not about to say it.
No, if you know, you know. And
go look it up.
That's why I brought it up.
Man, if you know, you fucking know. Joe Pa was fucking responsible because you the head coach. That's all I gotta fucking say.
If you know, you know. That's it.
Oh Lord! All right, they got Oliveira in the UFC. He got stripped of his title because he was 0.5 pounds overweight. Was it
Really?
fair or not?
Yeah.
He got stripped of his title.
But
0.5.
they gave him an hour to shed 0.5 pounds.
You just said sit your ass in the sauna. Shit.
He didn't do it. He didn't
Drink some
do it.
water pills. Shit.
0.5 pounds though. That's not gonna make a difference though. Jay, that's not gonna make a difference. That
But
But
0.5 pounds,
rules is rules.
they need to stop that shit. Like maybe
It's a
shit
weight
like,
class. The weight class is from this weight to this weight.
this, like I
Not
say
this
in
weight
boxing,
0.5.
there's too much. There's too many weight classes in boxing and UFC. Put it this way.
Listen, UFC back in the day, if you go watch UFC 1, there was no weight class.
Classes. There's too many weight classes. What the fuck is 0.5? Take a shit. All you do is give him some laxative, let him take a shit. He gonna lose 0.5 pounds.
Listen, they gave him an hour.
That's a half
He
a
could have
pound.
ran up and down the stairs. He could have taken a laxative. He could have went into the steam room. There was so many ways to drop not even 5 pounds.
Just 0.5.
Half a pound.
A half a pound. I'm like, they don't have to strip the man. They could have gave the man another 5 minutes, man. Let him go take a shit. Go take a shit, bro. Look, or strip all the way next.
When you're training for a championship match and the rule is you have to weigh a certain weight, you should have came in at a certain weight. You shouldn't have came in over.
I buy that.
Listen, I'll give you 1 pound. Okay, but 0.5 pounds, that's not even a pound. That's a half a pound.
Yeah, because if you think about it, how much weight do they put on after the weigh-in?
Exactly.
When they hydrate themselves.
They're not even fighting at the weight.
That's it.
What's the point of the class if I rehydrate? Let's say I'm 150, right? And I rehydrate to 170. Am I still a 150 fighter?
No. And no boxer, but that's how it is in every boxing match. But you got to get to the 150 first.
That makes no sense. That's what I'm saying. If I rehydrate, Tank, he gets to his 130 or whatever, right? And then he rehydrates to 170. So the motherfucker can put on 40 pounds when he rehydrate because he naturally walk around probably like 170. And he's fighting as a 175 against these 130 pound people.
No, because they rehydrate too.
But they might not rehydrate as much as Tank.
But it doesn't, even if you rehydrate and it makes you bigger and heavier, dehydrating yourself weakens you. That's why a lot of these guys that have to squeeze out the weight, like he had to, like they wanted to put him in the, I don't know what they did. I don't know if he went into a sauna. I don't know if he ran up and down the stairs. I don't know what he did, but that takes out of you. And all you get is 24 hours to rehydrate. So you're not going to.
Yeah, not to go back. Yeah, that was sad about the cheerleader in the Mississippi River. She wrote.
I didn't hear about that.
Yes,
she was at this college down in Baton Rouge, Southern University. She was really sad and she really had depression. Nobody knew it. She wrote a note on Instagram and it's in the Mississippi River.
Oh, that's like there's a couple of softball players that just committed suicide because of depression.
This shit is prevalent in younger people. Not to stop with Oliveira, but this shit is really prevalent in younger people, especially kids now. But there's more and more kids doing that. So it's like
but you notice this is all women.
It's women doing it. It actually young boys. Young boys doing it a lot.
Yeah.
Bullying because they don't know how to handle bullying. Me, I used to punch a motherfucker in the face.
Yep.
That's my character depression. I used to just go, oh yeah, pop right in the face.
Exactly. Win or lose. Fuck you.
But nowadays, they can't do that. They tell you that's wrong. So
nope.
You just gotta try to stay on top of things. Depression is a real thing, but come on now. Somebody tell me go get some pussy. I'm not about to say I'm depressed because they told me go get some pussy.
I'm gonna say thanks for the advice, coach.
Exactly. Thanks, coach. You got the hookup?
While y'all losing this game, I'm gonna be in some pussy. That's how I told him. But yeah, I'm just like this 0.5, man. I'm like, if he was a pound over, okay. 0.5. I'm like, man, go run somewhere.
But you're the
run
champion at 150, not 150.5.
I'm just like this. Go run down and back, and then go weigh you again. That's what I told him.
But yeah, I don't know if I'm right with this, but I think this is a problem with him before.
Yeah.
He doesn't make weight.
And it's just
knowing that you're gonna fight at that weight class.
And
sometimes people can't shed it. As you get older, you can't shed that weight like you did when you're younger.
You dehydrate like everybody else does.
Sometimes you get to a point where your body gets to a breaking point where it just don't drop weight anymore. You just
about to say, according to UFC
well,
rules, don't you lose money if you don't make weight?
Yeah,
he got stripped. I don't even know if he's fighting.
Yeah, he's fighting, but it's not for the title because he got stripped.
No, if the other guy wins, I think the other guy wins the title. If he wins, he doesn't get dick.
It's vacated.
Oh. No, that's okay.
I don't want Oliveira to be hanging from a tree later.
Oh, shit. But Oliveira cannot be. I'm like, I understand that, but I'm like, man, look, 0.5 pounds, bro. I'm like, man, hold up, give me a second. I done ran.
He had 5 minutes. He had what was it, an hour?
Listen, he had draws on. Take the draws off.
Take your clothes
off. If you look at the weigh-in, they had the shit all tiled out. He was butt naked. He was even leaning forward. If you see the weigh-in, he was even leaning forward like that was going to take weight off of the fucking scale.
Lift your nut sacks up. That'll make you lose 0.5 pounds. There you go. I done did anything. I done stood on one leg. I done fucking stepped on my tippy toes or something.
It really doesn't matter because them as champions don't get paid any much more different than the other dude that's on the show.
Man, I'd have been like, you know what? You gonna give me my belt? Damn that! I fought for that belt. I just said, let me hold on. I got to go pee. I done pulled the Izzy. I gotta go take a piss.
You got an hour. He could have fucking ran up the stairs, up to the sauna room, jumped in the sauna room for a certain amount of minutes, came out, ran up another bunch of stairs. You could lose 0.5 pounds in an hour.
0.5 pounds, though. It's not like he lost it by a pound. Like 0.5. I'm like, shit. I said, maybe y'all scale ain't calibrated. Recalibrate the scale. I done ran the game back.
While the other guy came in at probably perfect weight.
Yeah, I done ran the game back. I said, he's actually under. Y'all scale is not calibrated. I forgot what this UFC is at. They got a couple fights this week, boxing and UFC. But
oh yeah, what's his name's fighting tomorrow? Canelo.
I thought it was Triple G. My bad.
No, Canelo's fighting tomorrow.
We'll talk about that.
And then there's a UFC because there's this chick that fights in the UFC. That girl is off the hook.
Mm-hmm.
Her name is Rose Namajunas. She has some crazy ass. She's nice.
He fights at 155, so he came in at 550.
The various means will be in effect.
Oh, definitely. That's how I got SmackDown on now.
Shit, I'm the fairest reason in this right now. This UFC. I got mine set up for the bar to watch this UFC and the boxing match.
Woo! That's what I'm talking. Multitasking.
Shit.
On my app, all I have to do is press on the pay-per-view button.
Yo, it's Germany back in the house, baby.
Oh, Germany, yes.
Yo, Germany.
Dankeschön.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning. First of all, it's 3 o'clock in the morning their time.
But
it's Friday night and he got a beer.
It's Saturday morning. We don't care.
Lyson, bitte.
Tell your people in Germany about us. Tell them about us,
please. And we're on Twitter.
He's trying to come to Germany and do a show. So let them know.
Hey,
hey, man, I want a real German beer.
You got to go. You're gonna end up at the bar your pops was in doing the wrestling podcast live from the bar.
Double
real German beer is off the hook.
Look, I'm gonna be double fisted with them big ass German glasses. double fisting them doing the show.
Oh, one of them big joints.
Yeah, the
Steins.
big one. Them Steins.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't
Steins.
even drink beer like that, but I'll get down and drink one of those
Oh, I'm
joints.
getting down if we get there. Oh, yeah. Yes, I have a beer.
Yeah.
Oktoberfest, baby. Ain't nothing like it in the world.
Yeah, man. I
Ooh.
appreciate you coming here, man. That shows, man, we bigger than the United States. We making it in Germany.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, man. Look, when Iz
Tell
come
a
on,
friend to tell a
international
friend.
flavor come for Iz. They love Iz. Yeah, I drunk me a couple
Hell
of
yeah, man.
beers.
I've never had it.
I spent 2.5 years living in Germany, brother. It is
I heard they top
awesome.
notch. It's better than this dirt water we have in the States. They
Sure
say.
is. I'll take a good German lager any day of the week.
Man, look, I'm going to Oktoberfest this year. That's in New Orleans.
Oktoberfest is awesome.
I'm going there. I want a moonshine drink it
Friday.
Friday.
Fuck moonshine.
What dinner with that? Hey, Anthony, you on your own, bro.
Let me tell you something.
Moonshine.
My
No,
boy's grandfather, when we were in high school, always made moonshine in Alabama.
Ooh.
And his parents went to Alabama every summer for a family reunion because they do it every summer.
You know,
he would bring
would drink
2
that
milk jugs full of moonshine. Let me tell you something. We would take 2 big cans of Hawaiian Punch and throw them in a bowl. 1 shot glass full of this moonshine got everybody nice off of that jungle that we made.
You got that? Oh shit! You're going to send us some of that.
Oh, we going.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Yo.
We got the hookup.
Send some to South Florida and let me know what you need, brother.
Send them to
Hell
me.
yeah, if it's that good. We can help you bring it to the United States.
Hell yeah.
Woo!
Got some beer drinkers over here, man. Shit, we definitely gonna have to get down over there.
Hell yeah.
Try to get your information, man. Definitely. But man.
Yeah, 0.5 pounds, brother. 0.5 pounds.
Shit. But when we talk about Canelo versus Bible, who you got, man?
Canelo.
Well, I don't know, because Bible is pretty damn dangerous.
Canelo is a monster.
I know, but Bible.
I've never in a long time have seen somebody chop down a tree with those body shots like he does. This guy better have trained his midsection to the top.
My favorite.
Because if not, Canelo's gonna chop him down.
Yeah, my favorite beer. I want to try a German lager, but my favorite beer, man. I mostly just drink Coronas just because it's mild.
Mexican piss.
No, I'm saying because it's mild. Listen, it's mild or whatever. So
unfortunately, they don't sell it down
here.
Through
the show. That's my favorite. Yeah. It's just something to get through the show. But Heineken though, I'm a Heineken man. Heineken, I can't drink the Heinekens on the show, man. Heineken's got some hops in it.
Man, I used to drink Molson a lot. I love Molson, but since they don't sell that shit down here in South Florida, I had to revert to being a Heineken guy.
Yeah, I say Heineken. I can't drink a big old bottle of Heineken like I drink.
But that being said, I got turned on to Modelo. I'm like,
Modelo? It's actually nice.
Modelo's, oh my God, smooth as fuck.
All right, high school me.
Old E
was Old English 800. It was either OE. It was my all-time favorite beer is Crazy Horse.
Ooh, I'm sorry.
Crazy Horse. What the fuck is Crazy Horse?
Let me tell you something. 140 was like drinking a 12-pack of beer.
Oh fuck! I ain't want that shit. That sound like Mad Dog. Fuck. I'm so drunk tonight. I would shave my head clean and stream if a woman smokes with me.
Oh shit!
Hold up a second.
Oh shit!
That's
a different type of screaming, my brother. We ain't doing that type of streaming here. Where Lala at?
Oh, brother, live your life in Germany. Live your life.
Absolutely. Whereabouts in Germany are you? That's what I want to know.
What part
He's
of
in the
Germany?
basement thinking about shaving his head bald.
What part of Germany? Where's your
What part of
basement
Germany?
located in Germany? Like what city? But man, I don't know. I hope it's a good fight because your boy is dangerous too. Bravo is very, very dangerous.
Yeah, but
Shakur,
Canelo's jaw is like granite.
I'll tell you, Shakur last week. Damn.
He marveled. He did his thing. He must add some kick in that bill. I don't. He said,
I don't know about
"Invite me in the stream."
Uh-oh.
Shit.
Uh-oh.
Gotta go on there and
Uh-oh. That's your call, boss.
Let me feel the smoke.
Oh God, I'm scared, man. When you saying you drunk as shit, don't get my shit cut off.
Yeah, really. Please don't.
Yeah, but it's an easy click away.
Shit. I had to actually type in the stream.
That's funny.
See, he's not on Facebook. See, if he was Facebook, I can invite him.
That's funny.
I can invite him if he's on Facebook, but here it's hard.
Oh no, but I got to finish my thought. High school me was OE crazy horse, but I like Heineken.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like in the grand scheme of things, that's what I do.
I'm trying to, but I don't want to put the link on where everybody could jump on this. But then we have like
we don't want to do that.
Everybody
but yeah, early 90s Izzy, oldie. Crazy Horse, never a fan of it.
I need the name on Facebook so I can send you the link.
Never a fan of Crazy Horse.
It's not on a Facebook link. I'm doing this through StreamYard. I'm actually streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter.
We're on Twitter tonight?
We was on Twitter last night.
Well, I knew that, but I didn't know you didn't say anything today.
I'll tell you what, I looked at the numbers from Twitter, like, oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh shit.
What you gotta do, would you guys, I'm not on Twitter, so if you guys are on Twitter, you hashtag wrestlers. If they happen to be on Twitter, they'll pop over.
That's why I do like stuff. I'll be like hashtag AEW, hashtag this, hashtag.
Yes, we had very nice numbers last night.
I'm shocked. I was shocked. I didn't think it was gonna do well when I first saw it. People rewatching it. That's what they did. They didn't watch it live. They rewatching it, and I was like, man,
we had those were nice numbers.
And I appreciate anybody.
Absolutely.
Anybody who watched. We gonna keep making more and more. And like right now, our numbers are low for this show, but as long as people keep watching it,
yeah, the word is getting out there. Just saying.
Man, look, they got somebody who they say tap in. Somebody somebody shared it. We got a lot of shared stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you guys so much.
Like we trying.
It's usually hard for me to share it on Facebook because I'm usually already on here waiting to get put on camera. But I didn't know that I could if I just switch over to it to send it as a share, my camera just gets shut off.
Yeah.
And it stays active because I could hear the music in the background when I was doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm learning.
That's all right. I keep a second Facebook account and just so I can share the show.
You heard that, Facebook?
Jorge. In fact, it's Jorge. That's me.
Jorge. That's how I knew him as first. Jorge. He came on as Jorge.
Mm-hmm.
And I found out his name was Ishmael.
Yep. Man, when I first
came on, his name was George.
Mm-hmm. George. There's a significance to Jorge Baez. Do you guys remember Casey Anthony?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Jorge Baez was the lawyer.
Damn.
Yeah.
Jorge was her lawyer.
Yeah, you're right.
And that's why I took the name, just because.
Man, we had some viewers, man. So we had nice viewers.
We had nice numbers.
That's it.
Thank you guys so much for giving us a shot.
I hit up my nephew earlier today, and I told him, I was like, I know you're going to hang out with your friends.
Go to the Venom and Smoke podcast page on Facebook, and just message us there, and then I'll send you a link.
Or just watch us.
We're about to get off, so
yeah, we're going to get off shortly.
Yeah, so you could just wait until next week, and we'll tap you in if you be
absolutely, brother.
Woo! Definitely. Venom and Smoke podcast page on there. I'm about to put it all up. If you ever just want to get on, yeah, or send me your Facebook name right quick, and I'll let you jump in. This is all our social media stuff. We have a lot. But on Facebook, we Venom and Smoke podcast page.
For now.
Yeah, for now. Just put Venom and Smoke podcast page in, and then
buy the merch.
Buy the merch.
Yeah, send us a message, and we'll tap you in before.
Yeah, we got to see who you are too, pal.
I have to go back to babysitting my stepson, so I don't think he cares. I think he liked that I'm on this podcast. He playing the Oculus all he wants. So
yep, that technology.
Shout out to Rue for liking this podcast, man.
Ro, I hope you're having fun down here in Miami.
Oh, she liked it? Sup, Queen?
Yep.
Queen Glock.
Queen Glock in the house.
Queen Glock.
She probably oh shit, we got somebody else. Oh, there he is. I think that's him.
Christoph. What's up, Christoph?
Christoph Rock.
Oh, Christoph.
Cheers. Cheers, brother.
I'm about to go and switch.
It's gonna be fun.
Oh boy.
And I'm gonna search you.
We want the smoke.
We want the smoke, smoke, smoke. Shout out to all the moms out there.
Yes, shout out to my moms.
Absolutely. How is your mother, by the way?
She's good. I went and bought her some lunch today. I asked her, I was out and about, and I asked her if she was hungry, and she was like, yeah. I was like, what do you want? She was like, bring me a hamburger from Denny's. And I'm like, Denny's? And she was like, oh, no, not Denny, Wendy. I'm like, all right, Ma, I got you.
I've said this before, and I'll say this again. Your mother cooks the only yellow rice and beans I have ever eaten.
Let me tell you something.
Ever.
My nephew will do anything for his grandmother if she makes him that rice and beans.
Really, your mom's rice and beans are amazing. And I have never eaten my mom's old rice and beans. I ate your mom.
Sorry.
I had your mom's. That's right. I had your mother's.
Well,
nah, we'll be having some on Sunday.
So I'm about to send you the link, Christoph.
By the way, shout out to Melissa.
Shout out.
She did a great job with them kids.
Oh, definitely.
But
definitely.
That's another. We'll leave it at that.
That's my people's. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, she'll always be family.
Absolutely.
I see her all the holidays. She goes to my mother's all the holidays. I'll see her on Sunday.
All right, man. I sent you the link. If you just go look at your messenger, I sent you the link.
Rest in peace to Gulak. He got killed today. Well, tonight.
Oh Lord, I thought he died. Really died.
No. He got
right, Christoph. I sent you the link. You got about 5 minutes to answer.
You got 2 minutes.
Before we cancel it. Before we go off the link. So I sent you the link.
Ooh.
I sent it from my profile on Facebook, so you should get it. The CEO sent it.
Yeah, hurry up, man. We on the time limit.
We on the time limit. I got
shout out to my mother. I know she's watching tonight. Hi, Mom.
So, man, y'all buy the merch.
Buy merch.
I'm trying to get you on here, man, but I sent it to you. You gotta look at your messenger.
He probably don't know how to do it because you got to click the buttons in the corner and open it through this, and it is a pain in the ass to get in here.
Yes.
Well, I said he ain't even get on the link yet. I'm looking at it.
Uh-oh. Anyway.
He ain't even get on the messenger thing. He got to look at his messenger. So.
I want to say this. I've driven through Georgia a few times, and I even told the first Mrs. B, go to speed limit here, we don't want to be fucked with. So.
And the first Mrs. B was white as ice cream.
Yes, she was. Rest in peace.
Yep.
Peace. Definitely rest in peace. Man, I want to give a shout out to my moms. She usually watch. I'm about to go. I was supposed to see her about an hour ago, but we got caught up in a good conversation.
Yes. I enjoyed that, by the way. I enjoyed that conversation.
We roll with it. So I'm gonna see her a little later than I normally planned on seeing her. And my stepson was supposed to be by his grandma right now. But
and I ain't heard the phone ring, so ain't nobody looking for either one of y'all.
I don't know if this even is a real person, bro, but I gave him the link.
Well, hey, we got a minute.
So it is by. I ain't worrying about it. You had your chance. I'm just saying you had your chance. All you gotta do is click on it. You know, I just want to see if this is a real person. He didn't click on it yet, so I ain't worrying about it.
Okay.
Next, I want to give a shout out to my moms. Thank you for having me. Thank you for putting up with Pops to have me. Thank you. I know he's a lot.
I'll tell you what, your Pops looks like the type of dude that would be really, really cool to chill with.
Yeah. Your Pops, I would love to have a beer with your father.
Oh, yeah. You know, I'll thank him on Father's Day, but this is about moms. Thank you, Mom.
Yeah.
Thank you, moms. And I appreciate it. Like, thanks from my grandma, too. Want to give her a shout out. She's still hanging in there. 87, man.
Wow, bless her.
You know, hanging in there.
My grandmother lived to 94, so God, that's great.
I'm glad she's still here. And I also like to give a shout out to my wife. You know, you do so much in the house and you're so amazing. You know what I'm saying? You know, you take care, you always liking my podcast stuff. You always, you know, uplifting me and stuff. So I appreciate you. And I know TJ appreciates you. And now we both miss you. So hurry back from Miami. He gonna give you a hug, and I'm gonna give you something else.
Woo!
What Cynthia Cooper said.
Helicopter.
Well, yeah. Oh man, she gonna get my ass for that last comment, but man,
that's okay though. Let her.
Yeah, I thank y'all, man. I thank Doc, Eric, and you, Jay, for that convoy. It was, you know, a lot of people didn't know what was going on, man. And I thank the Ferris one for coming in after his dinner, because I really wanted you to come in for the Ben Simmons one. I really wanted you to break your.
I listened to it, and y'all know what I said last week. And that's all that needs to be said. He's still a pussy.
I'll say this: would you blew my mind with that After Dark County shit? That shit still fucking with me. That I think I'm gonna have to go online and read about that shit.
Sundown counties. You need to look at it. Sundown towns. Look it up. You still have them out there in Mississippi.
That shit blew my mind.
Man, you know, they say you learn something new every day, man. I learn shit from y'all too, man. It be blowing my fucking mind. Like Crazy Horse. I'm like, what the fuck is Crazy Horse?
I'll tell you right now, that beer was off the hook. Oof.
Yeah, man.
Listen, 2 blunts in the Crazy Horse on a Friday night, and you were straight.
Yeah, we were back in those days, Jay.
I wanted to see you shave your head on live, but you ain't clicked the link.
Try next week.
Try. A woman smokes with me. I don't have a woman to smoke with you, bro. You don't have no mind.
Sorry, Mrs. B don't smoke.
Okay, man. We'll be back Thursday with the Wrestlers Show.
Yes, sir.
At 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern, and whatever that is Pacific in other times. And I don't know what it is in German time.
Well, they got like 7 hours ahead.
2:30.
So it would be like 2:30 in the morning.
2:30 German time.
And then we'll be back with the sports show on Friday next week. Doc Eric said he bringing the fire, so the advocate bringing the fire.
I want to see that because he's too calm to bring the fire.
I want to see it. So
yeah, I want to see it too.
I want to see him blow up like I do. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, I don't think you'll get riled up as you.
Oh.
He ain't breaking headphones.
You're the only person broke headphones here. All right, people. Any last words before we get on out of here?
Good night, everybody. Oh, and there was a Butch sighting. I'll leave it at that.
Oh, Butch.
Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Lala, your mom pot.
Y'all take care.
Ooh, happy birthday, Lala's mom.
Oh, yeah. Happy birthday, Lala's mom. Dan
Happy Mother's Day.
And then also, man, Germany, you missed out. All right.
Try us next week, Germany.
Yeah, it is next week. All right, people. Peace. We out.
Good night, everybody.